Hey everybody! Everybody, thank y'all for
Hey.
coming in and tuning in and helping out. And this is the live stream. We're doing an auction to help out a good friend of ours named Mike Grell. I'm sure everybody's familiar with. Mike is probably one of the most iconic and legendary comic creators of our generation, of our era. Um, for people that don't know, Mike and his wife Mary, Mike's stepson, Mary's son, Auston, incredible kid, was hiking, uh, fell down a ravine, hit his head, and unfortunately passed away. Through all that, incurred a lot of medical bills, expenses, things like that. And we just kind of wanted to do, with the help of Jeff and Darren and quite a few other people, we kind of want to do something to raise some money for Mike to help out during this time of them going through it. Uh, all three of us have been friends with Mike for quite a while. Think the world of him. I'm sure a lot of you listening in and watching do as well. And we just really wanted to do this as a way to help Mike out, to say thank you for all the years and decades that he's helped us out. And quite honestly, in this day and age, we kind of just have to help each other out. So without further ado, I wanted to introduce the two guys that are here with me, Jeff Messer and Darren Tucci. I'm going to let them talk about what they do for a little bit, and then we'll get right into the auctions.
Yeah, go ahead, Darren. I'll let you lead off.
All right. So my name is Darren Tucci. I've been affiliated with 3 Alarm Comics for a while. He's a good friend of mine. I have a company called Pressing Matters. You can call it comic book conservation. I clean, press, and bleach comics as a side business. I'm a doctor full time. My affiliation with Mike started a couple years back when I had literally a homegrown comic convention called Decepticon. It was a cheeky name for a convention that I was holding in New York State, well, in Buffalo, because as you know, Cuomo wouldn't allow us to gather in buildings. So I decided to do a little underhanded thing and have it outside at my house. So we did the first 2, fairly good success. And then I thought I'd throw a curveball for the third one. And I'd have a couple of luminaries at my house, but have it as a convention. So Ming Chen from Comic Book Men agreed to come. And then I reached out to Mike, and Mike said, "You're having one at the house? I'm in." So we had it. We started advertising for it. And I was pushing heavy on Facebook, and people were constantly coming back, going, we've checked out your address. It's a home address. You're having Mike Grell at your house? I said, yeah. And we had several hundred people here. It was a fantastic time. Mike was out having himself a good time, signing autographs and doing prints, and we struck up a good rapport. I can call him a dear friend. So I'm happy to be here. I've got tons of slabs. I'm also representing a group from Buffalo called Comic Sense. Ian, Ish, Anthony, and Rich. They donated a bunch of variant ratio covers as well as A and B covers for many, many good issues. So we're going to do them in an auction style setting to help Mike and wife Mary and their beloved son Auston. So that's it from my end.
Well, I'm Jeff Messer, and I know a lot of you guys out there. I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of folks in person over the past few years, traveling with Mike and doing conventions with him. As I've been helping him with his Masterstroke Studios, his kind of new publishing venture, we've put out a lot of things. I always like to joke that we had the good sense to start a publishing venture just in time for the pandemic to start. So we're now very excited to be finally producing new material and some collections, definitive oversized hardcover collection of the John Sable series that we started putting together during the pandemic. We're super happy because now we're going to be able to do it in a normal world without paper shortages and supply chain issues and all of those sorts of things. So we're working on that right now, and I've been working on it for some time. Obviously, things slowed down a little bit with working with Mike in the past month, a little over a month. About a month since Austin's accident. I will say, I was a kid growing up. I was a fan of Mike's, and then I get to be now a friend of his. I get to work with him and help him bring back some of his stuff, help him actually create new material, new things to put out there for the fans. And I've never seen a guy give so much to the fans. I go to a lot of cons with Mike, and I there's a lot of great creators, and I love seeing everyone there. But you'll go by a lot of people's tables, and they'll be like, at a panel, be back in an hour. On a break, be back in an hour. Signing from 2 to 3, and then commissions from this, that, and the other. And I get it. It's a long day at a con. You have to. I mean, it takes the jaws of life to pry Mike loose from his chair to even go to the bathroom or go grab something to eat at a con. He's signing. He's talking. He's telling stories. He's taking commissions. There is no restriction. There's nothing that he won't do for the fans, and I've seen it up close and personal. And it's he is just one of the most amazing people. I will say, just on a personal note, back in July, Mike and Mary and Auston were all at Fanboy Expo in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I was there as well with Mike working the table. But I got to also spend a lot of time with his wife, Mary, and with her son and Mike's stepson, Auston, who is not much older than my kids. Auston was 24, which makes it all the more tragic. And one night at the con, we got invited to this magic house. There was this guy who Knoxville is not that far from Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and so there's a guy who had worked a magic show there, and he had created this house that was like a museum of magic and memorabilia and souvenirs and all kinds of weird and wacky stuff. And it was this really great old house out in the country. It took half an hour to drive to. And we went out there, and I have to say, it was one of the weirdest experiences any of us had ever. It's like the guy who ran the place took it way seriously. His partner was also an illusionist, a magician. What I don't know the exact terms, but they were doing tours of the house, and we were being taken on guided tours of rooms full of memorabilia and all sorts of weird stories and all this stuff. And afterwards, we're driving back away from there, and my lasting memory of Auston will always be how funny he was, because he was he was a kid. He's willing to say what everyone else didn't want to say. Like, man, that was weird. That was so screwed up. Can you believe it's like and he was just making jokes and just riffing on it, and it was that pressure valve, because everyone else is like, oh, do we take this seriously? How do we do this? And Auston is just like, man, this is crazy. This is just crazy. And just so much life and so much to give to the world, and then unfortunately being cut short. And it's a horrible, horrible thing. I don't think anyone wants to ever face it. No parent wants to have their kid pass before them. And I know any of us that could would wish and try to help reverse things, but life deals you these cards sometimes. And I know Mike and Mary are it's going to be tough. Christmas is coming up, a lot of emotion, a lot of things going on. And I know his fans out there are eager to help. And so I'm just glad. Thank you, Scott, for putting this together. Thank you, Darren, for being here, and some great fans who have donated stuff. People reaching out to me going, what can I do? I want to donate this. I want to shout out to Daniel in Canada, who has donated a number of items. One of Mike's biggest fans, and there are a lot of them. And the first thing he did was he reached out and said, I want to give this for the auction. I want to give this for the auction, whatever I can do to help. Just a lovely guy. So many great fans out there. So I'm really excited to see what we've got and see who gets some really great Christmas presents out of this.
Yeah. I do want to give some shout outs to some other people that actually help donate stuff.
Yes.
I'm not going to worry about giving introductions on me because, to be honest with you, I'm a nobody. Just happen to be friends with Mike, and we have the capability of doing this. And I know everybody's here wanting to help out Mike and do the auction, so we're going to get
one of the greatest local comic shop owners in America, right there for you.
I do want to give a very big thanks because some of the items you're going to see were donated by Mike Zapsik from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, Kevin Smith's Comic Shop. They donated some very, very incredible things, which I think should do fairly well for any Kevin Smith aficionados. We also have an original piece of art from Stephen Butler that he did. We also have a hardcover from Bo Hampton. Then we also had, we've also had some donations that came in of people who just want to help out but didn't even want to buy anything, just wanted to help out. If it's something you're interested in, let me know. The only thing we kind of came up with is if you want to Venmo it to me, I can put the Venmo address up and I can guarantee it's all going to go straight to Mike. Also, everything that's being auctioned tonight, every bit of money you bid on it is going to go directly to Mike. We've already talked between the three of us. We are going to cover the shipping to wherever it's going to go. Everything's going to be taken care of. So whatever you bid, guaranteed, every bit of that money is going to go to Mike. If you want to donate money, type it in the chat. We'll put up a Venmo address that you can send to, and we will actually, all that money is going to go directly to Mike and his family, to Mike and Mary, to kind of help alleviate some of the burden that they're having to deal with right now. I know we can't solve everything. We can't make anything better, but if we can help alleviate some of the burden with everybody's help, it's very much appreciated. And thank you all to just tuning in and being a part of this as well.
Oh, and one more thing, Scott, real quick. When we get to the end of this tonight, stay tuned, everybody. I have a really big announcement.
Yes. Okay.
To come up at the end of it. So,
all right. So, who would like to start off with the first one? All right, Darren.
There we go.
All right.
Well, you always start from the beginning, so you start with the letter A. So we've got a slab, Avengers 196. First appearance of Taskmaster. Forgive the reflections. It is signed by the amazing Joe Rubenstein. And most of the times online, they've been selling for about $70. We're going to start the bids at $50. So Avengers 196 75 signature series with Joe Rubenstein, who inked the cover.
So it's a signature series.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to start that off at $50. So if anybody, we have Ian right now for $50. And y'all forgive us. We are going to let this go on for a little while because we do want to make sure that as much money as possible gets to the family to help out with everything that's going on. So
if anybody wants to see it again, let me know.
Ian, thank you for your bid of $50. Sooner or later, we'll put a timer of it. Mike, thank you. We have Mike Brewer at $55. Thank you, Mike. So we'll give everybody a little chance. We know there's lag and everything else. We give everybody a chance to bid. In a little bit, we'll put a timer on, we won't put it on, but I'll set a timer for like a minute, and then whatever little bids are left, we get another bid, we'll start it over for another minute. But yeah, so hold it back up, Darren. We gotta, you threw it to the side. Bring it on up there. There we go. Get that glare on there. Oh, Sean, thank you, Sean Slattery for $60.
Now that is a key issue, right? That's one of what they call the key issue.
Taskmaster.
Yeah,
that's right.
Ian, I saw your $60, but Sean beat you to it. Oh, nope, Ian beat him again at $65. Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
Signed by Joe Rubenstein, a great inker and a tremendous friend of Mike's. Mike has known Joe for many years, and Joe, in fact, inked Mike quite a bit back during the 70s. Inked some covers that Mike did for Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes back.
Yes. All right, Mike, I saw you. Mike Brewer, you also bid $65, but on our end, we saw Ian first. So, Ian, you're still in the running at $65. If anybody would like to bid any more, you're more than welcome to. Like I said, all this money goes to a great family, a great cause. So what we'll go ahead and do, we're going to start it a minute countdown. Actually, you know what? We're going to do it at 30 seconds just so this doesn't take too long. We'll start a 30-second countdown, and let's get another bid. Ian, you've got it at 65.
Unless Mike Brewer wants to go up, go a little bit higher to secure that. Ian got to it first at 65.
Y'all keep talking. I'm counting in my head.
No. Oh my gosh. I had no idea that you had added that level of difficulty to the proceedings there.
Let's be honest. I can't do too many things at one time, and counting and drinking a beer and doing this is not all three, or I'm done. Oh, hold on. We got Stephen Davis at 72. Thank you, Stephen.
Nice.
All right.
A nice round number.
Yes.
All right. So we'll start the counter over for 30 seconds.
All right.
Thank God, because I lost count.
We distracted you. We made fun of you and distracted you.
Actually, my beautiful daughter here actually set a timer on her phone, so now I don't have to worry about it. I can actually talk at the same time.
There we go. And big shout out to your daughter for helping out.
Yes,
she's good. And while there's 30 seconds going on, one of the best things I love is actually Austin had a big crush on my daughter, and we actually had that was one of the things Mike called about. All right, bidding is over. I'll finish the story in a second. Stephen Davis, we have you at $72. Also, at the end of this, I didn't get into it before we get any further. At the end, if you bid on something, please send the shop a text message through Facebook, through Instagram, through whatever you're watching it on, with your email address. My daughter's writing down what you've actually won. Send us your email address, and then I can send you an invoice via Square to be able to pay for everything. We'll do that at the end. So if you buy multiple items, we can just put it all in one invoice and be done with it.
There you go. So where would you be without your daughter?
My daughter, Austin, actually had a huge crush on my daughter, and try as I might, I thought I was going to be part of the Grell family, but unfortunately, her boyfriend is actually a fairly decent kid himself, so he's actually here too, helping out with all this. So,
all right.
You did yours, Jeff. Do you want to go next, or would you like me to?
Yeah. No, I'll throw one up. I've got it here. I know you have a picture of it as well there. Out on the road, Mike and I have gotten to meet and hang out with some really great people, including Bo Hampton, who we've become really good friends with. Let me see if I get that right. In the past few years, and I've been helping Bo with his Kickstarter campaigns, and we put together this book, Bo Hampton's Fantastic Adventure. It is an art book. It's almost 200 pages. It's filled with illustrations, interviews, some great Bo Hampton artwork. We can see there, and we're going to get a signed copy to someone who wants to support this from Mike. There's some great interviews in here where Bo talks about his time working with Al Williamson, some rare art, some rare items in there as well.
You got to flip through where we can see it. There we go.
Yeah. I'm trying to find some really good pages. Bo is just a tremendous guy, really, really fantastic artist, fantastic talent, good guy to hang out with. Mike has got him hooked on top shelf bourbon at conventions now, which is just the beginning of the end for any good artist. Yeah, you can see this is a high quality book that we put together, and just gorgeous stuff. Bo does a lot of really good pulpy kind of science fiction things. There's a Flash Gordon piece in there. Quality book, and like I said, Bo is a great guy and has become good friends with Mike.
Jeff, I hate to interrupt. Let's give a price, so while you're talking about it, people can be bidding on it.
Yes, absolutely. So when we did this, the retail price on this was $60. It's a deluxe, nice art book, hardcover, signed by Bo Hampton. So we'll start. If we start the bidding at 45, we'll start it at 45 and see where we go from there.
Okay, continue talking about it. I just want to give people a chance to start bidding.
Absolutely. And I see Spencer Clausen chiming in on there. Bo's a great guy. Spencer hung out with us in, where was it? We were in, Lexington, Kentucky, maybe, or no, I know it was in Columbus last year. Anyway, Spencer's a great guy, and he got this book. He supported it. He can vouch for it. It's a gorgeous book. Thank you, Spencer. Some more great pieces in here. Sorry again about the glare. There's a little bit of glare in there. Phantom and the Shadow. Black and white, full color. It's a real mixed bag of different things. All right, let's see. We'll find some more great pieces. Yeah, if you like John Carter of Mars, there's some great stuff in there as well from Bo.
So if anybody's interested, the bidding starts off at $45 for the book. Retail was normally $60, you said?
60, yes. And it's a signed copy, so that's even a bonus. Yeah, there we go. Some more pieces of art to share and show folks. Really, really great book.
And thank you, Lee. Yeah, Stephen, actually, there's a piece in here from Stephen Butler that will be coming up pretty soon as well. Yeah, that's a beautiful book.
Oh, yeah, it turned out so great. And again, Bo is such a great guy to work with. And he and Mike are a lot of fun to hang out in the bar with and get a few drinks in and hear some really wild stories from back in the day.
All right. Oh, all right. We have a bid of $45. Thank you,
right.
Jamarcus.
Opening at that 45. Awesome. There we go.
Yeah, we got a $45 bid. If anybody else is interested, we're going to. I said we'll probably start a 30-second counter, which my daughter's about to do. So we're going to get this counter started. If anybody else is interested, we've got a $45 bid. All the money goes to Mike. I think it's going to a great cause to help out with dealing with the expenses they're having to deal with now. I'm trying to word it carefully, but honestly, there's really no way to word it. But yes, so we have a $45 bid.
It's a lot. That medical expenses are not minor these days. That is for sure.
All right, we got about 5 seconds left on it.
Last chance.
All right, we got it sold for $45.
Right. Somebody got a good deal on that one.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, I will go next, and I'm going to start off with one of our big guns. I got the little setup over here.
Oh.
And actually, we change this over right quick. There we go. All right. Nice. So this is one of the items that was donated by Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash, Mike Zapsik. This is the Daredevil Guardian Devil hardcover. It's actually an oversized hardcover. It is full color on the inside. Let me open some of this stuff up. It's got all the stuff from the Guardian Devil things. And then the one fun part is right at the very beginning, it is signed by Kevin Smith. So we've got that here. Normal retail on this, they're selling them at the stash for $75. We'll do the same thing. We're going to start this off at $45. As we talk through it, anybody wants to bid, but I want to kind of show some of the stuff that's on here. Other than, like I said, it is an oversized hardcover. Let me find a regular comic right quick to put beside it, kind of show you the size of it. So that is a regular comic beside it. So it is definitely oversized. It's almost like treasury sized.
Ian Michael, thank you for bidding 45. Does anybody want to go 50?
Oh, sorry. My daughter's helping in. I will open it up here. So it is full color. It is, let's see if I can tell you how many issues it is. Let's see. I'll pick it up out of frame for a second.
It's like 6 issues.
Issues 1 through 8, and then also the 1/2 issue.
Wow.
Done by Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti, Richard Isanove, and Dan Kemp, with Kevin Smith writing it. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Like I said, gorgeous Joe Quesada artwork.
What are the rules? What are the rules about us bidding for stuff?
Yeah, how do we do that?
Quite honestly, I'll be honest with you. If it's something that since this money is going to a good cause, I'm gonna tell you right now, there are no rules. If one of you two would like to bid on it, I think we'll take. Yeah, I will take the bids. So, yeah, knowing the money is going to a good cause, I will take bids from either one of you as well.
All right.
And Lee, thank you so much. If it's something you'd like to do, we can actually, if you would get a hold of Jeff or I, and we can still do something. We might do another one again coming up because, quite honestly, everything helps. If all else fails, we can do it on eBay or we can do it inside my shop. We can do something here as long as the money's going to go to Mike. But yes, thank you. Appreciate it so much. So right now, current bid is 45 on the Kevin Smith autograph Daredevil Guardian Devil. We're going to go and start a 30-second timer.
I'm going to go with 50. I'm going to go to 50.
All right, we got Jeff at 50
Right.
then. So we have $50 on this. If anybody wants to outbid Jeff, Ian, it's on you. It's a gorgeous book. Like I said, it's a oversized hardcover. Actually, it's not quite treasury size. It's probably more. It's bigger. It's about magazine size. So it's like, oh, we have Ian on there for 55. You got to outbid Jeff.
Oh yeah, look at it. It looks like the book's is like a 9x12 or something like that. Is that?
Yeah, it's a gorgeous size. Honestly, hold on. Just since we got it, I have a tape measure. I can tell you exactly how big it is. Hold on. Let's see here. You know what? You're all right if you're right. It's actually 9.5 by 13 1/4.
Okay. So that's getting close to like A4 size.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
I like that bigger size. I'm gonna bid higher if it's still open. I'm gonna go 65.
All right, we have $60 on it to Jeff, and like I said, normally on stuff like this, oh, you said 65?
65, yeah,
65. Okay, normally I would, like I said, normally I would not allow for us to bid on it, but you know what? Since this is for a good cause, every bit of money goes to Mike. I'm game for it. So we have a bid of $65. It looks like we have about 10 seconds left. So 10 seconds left, 5 seconds left. Anybody else left wanting to bid on it? We're going to give it to you when the timer goes off. All right, Jeff, you've got it for 65.
Oh man, no, I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan, so that I knew I was going to be tempted sorely.
Well, we do have, you might be upset because we do have something really, really nice coming up.
I know. I may be in trouble as the night goes on. We'll see.
All right.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks. I want everybody to get everything.
You are up next.
All right. So what we have up next is from another classic artist that's still with us. Captain America number 110. Classic, iconic cover. Signed by Jim Steranko. 5.5. All right. Pardon the glare. Computer screens have a tendency to do that. They've been going on eBay and Heritage for $250. I'm starting this at $100.
Wow,
it's a steal for this book.
Oh wow!
Again,
such an iconic cover.
Classic iconic cover. Steranko signature. There it is, right there. So $100 to get this little bad boy.
Oh, we have Jeremy Long already for $100.
There it is.
All right, Darren, keep talking. Oh, sorry, Mike, you got out, or Ian, Mike, Jeremy came through first on it. So,
everybody jumped at 100, so everybody has to go.
Now we got Jeremy at $100. If anybody else like to, we have Mike Brewer at 110. Keep it up there, Darren. It doesn't do any good when it's sitting on the table. There we go.
So what it says here is it's the first.
We have Jeremy at 122.
First appearance of Madam Hydra, which also makes it a bigger key.
Yeah.
Art by Joe Sinnott, who probably did the inking. Obviously, Steranko did the penciling, and Stanley was still scripting the book.
Wow. Talk about a lineup. Yeah, and signed by Steranko. Yeah,
signed by Steranko. That's right. And if you want to talk about meeting a guy much like Mike Grell.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. We got Mike Brewer came in at 130.
Whoa. Right. Steranko will keep you listening for a while. That guy tells stories. I mean, he runs out of spit in his mouth before a story ends.
Hate to interrupt. We have Jamarcus coming in at 140.
Woo, all right.
I mean, that's a book right there.
That's a beautiful book.
Yeah.
Well, Jeremy, now's your chance to get one that is graded.
That's a great cover, too. That was such a good cover.
Yeah.
He agrees with you, Darren. Steranko loves to hear himself talk.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. I just like to watch how he dresses every time I meet him.
He's pretty straightforward.
Oh, we have Robert Kantner in at 150.
Wow.
Ooh, right, getting up there.
Speaking of magicians, I know Steranko himself was a big fan of Houdini's and does magic himself.
Yeah,
very big.
Maybe he used to. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Now
not a lot of people know, but I do a lot of magic too. You ought to see me make a beer disappear.
Oh, yeah. I think Steranko at conventions, if he would do hanging upside down in a bucket of water chained up thing at his booth, he would be the hottest guy at conventions.
Right.
He did some Houdini stuff. No, I loved. I met him 10 years ago. Had a great conversation with him. Such a nice guy, and I've seen him plenty since, but he always has a huge crowd at cons, and people just really love to kind of get around and chat with him. He's about 5'0" and has his the pompadour going and the suit and all that. He's a character out of his own books, is what he is. Yeah. He's living the dream for sure.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer right now. We have Robert at 150. We're going to go ahead and start the timer for 30 seconds. So anybody else interested in? You got 30 seconds left to bid. And yes, Jeremy, you have seen it. I'm sure you'll see it again very, very, very many times.
So the bid is 150. So anybody else sitting out there, 150 is it. Time's running out.
Oh, we have a bid from Sean for 160s. All right, we're going to start the timer over at 30 seconds. So you have 30 seconds. Anybody else love to do it? And remember, all this money is going directly to Mike. Oh, we have Robert again for 170. Very good.
And Darren, what did you say this goes for? What do you say this goes for normally?
It's been going for the past 12. The past year, $250. So it's $250. Yeah. So these guys are coming in at a price point. Right.
Yeah. If you're looking for a rock solid key signed by Steranko, you're getting bargain basement prices right here. 170 current bid. Clock is running.
All right, we got Robert 170. Got 2 seconds left. All right, Robert, you have it for 170.
There it is. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you very, very much. Everybody, and like I said, once again, you're going to hear me say it numerous times. All this money is going to Mike. So thank you, everybody that is being a part of this and bidding on the things and helping out the family. And you're also getting some very, very good items as well. All right, Jeff, you're up next.
I think I'm going to go ahead and pull out one of the ones that are a good friend from Canada, Daniel Garand, huge Mike Grell fan, super guy. It was mere minutes after the auction was announced that he popped up on my messenger and said, I want to give this to the auction. And it's a beautiful full figure Mike Grell Hawkman, which is on the rare side.
Do I need to bring a picture up of it, or do you have it in hand?
Yes, I don't have it. So I know you've got a picture of it there somewhere. And Daniel has agreed. Daniel has agreed, and he's in Canada. He's agreed to ship it as well. So he is contributing this piece of art, and he's paying to ship it. So you can't ask for a bigger fan, a better gesture than that for such a good cause. And of course, this kind of sketch at a convention right now, Mike's full figure sketch on par with what you're seeing is a $300 sketch.
Yeah.
And so Daniel, I know, probably paid $300 unless he got it a year or two ago. He might have paid $250. So I think we should start the bid somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's give it a little bit off. Let's give it the pre-pandemic price. How about that? So we'll start it at $200 and see where we go from there.
Holy crap, Jesus! All right, so an original Mike Grell sketch of Hawkman for $200. You're not going to find that anywhere else for that price.
11 by 17 with pencils, which show so much more detail.
We have Derek in at $250. Thank you, Derek.
Hey, I recognize Derek, another great Grell fan that I've gotten to know over the past several years. So good to see you here, Derek.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, I haven't been as active as I have, as I should be a lot on the Grell page. But I do recognize a lot of these names, and everybody, thank y'all for helping support Mike, and congratulations on this gorgeous piece if you end up with it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because $250 is a steal for this piece.
Oh yeah.
I think the Easter egg on this drawing as well is that I think he's holding the warlord's shield in the sketch. Anybody give me a confirmation on that? That's what it looks like to me.
Well, apparently he manscapes as well, but
well, you know, it cuts down on air resistance when he's flying.
I mean, it's
Yes, he is, Stephen. I knew one of these guys would know it. Stephen, yes, that is the warlord shield. So Hawkman in Skitaris, I guess. So this is like I mean, it's not a traditional Hawkman, so it is like a cross between Hawkman and the Warlord a little bit. You know, if you look at the details.
So would it be like Hawklord?
Yeah, like Hawklord. Oh my God. There's a series that DC will never produce, but should.
All right. All right. We got Derek up there for $250. We're going to go ahead and start the 30-second timer.
All right.
If anybody else is interested, the current bid is Derek with $250. And I mean, honestly, it's a great deal for that piece. 11 by 17, original Mike Grell pencil piece, especially with that much detail. And I'll tell you, one of the things I love while we're sitting there, if nobody bids, is I love how Mike uses the pencil shavings to do the shading around the edges of stuff. Anybody's ever watched him draw knows exactly what I'm talking about. He gives it that little extra bit to it every time.
Yeah.
All right, we are done. And we have Derek. Thank you very much. Derek, you've got it for $250.
That's great. It's going to be great. That's such a great piece. Yeah, and watching Mike do the sketches, it's the craziest thing. The tricks that he uses just from his experience. He was bored at a con back in May or June, and I was with him, and he gets out this charcoal colored gray paper and starts doing these head sketches. Like he blocks it in and he starts working with ink, and he usually just does pencil, but he's doing ink. So it's like, okay, what's going on? This looks really weird. And then he gets out white chalk and starts doing white chalk highlights.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
And it's like pen, ink, white chalk highlights on this charcoal gray paper. And I watched him do the first one that he did. And he did Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and Black Canary, 3 heads. And somebody came by and saw them and went, how much for all 3? They just mind-bogglingly gorgeous pieces of work. I wound up getting him to do one for me. The last Kickstarter we did for the John Sable hardcover, we included those as options for people to get. And that's the amazing thing is Mike is 76 years old, and he's still finding ways to reinvent his approach to art.
That's
He
because
gets bored
like
and he discovers a whole new thing. It's great.
Yeah, that's because he acts like a teenager still.
He does. Yes.
All right. I'm going to go and put our next piece up. So next we have, it is more of a modern book. It's number 50. It's 52, week 1. It is signed by Keith Giffen.
Oh, wow.
So it actually has a COA from Midtown Comics. I really want to try to make as much money as possible for Mike on this. So before I even start talking about, we're going to start the bidding out at $20 on this. So it's a Keith Giffen autographed 52 week 1. I'll be honest with you. I'd love to talk about the book, but I've never read it. Sorry about that. I do know
I read it, but
and as a huge Legion fan, Giffen has a huge part in the Legion world. He helped do the reboot and remake and everything else. And
Justice League International, the Wahaha Justice League was his.
So I figured this was an appropriate piece to bring along for this. So yeah, we're going to start it off at $20 autographed Keith Giffen. If you look at the top, even the little tab covered it, Keith signed it right up here.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's ready here, ready to go. If anybody's interested. All right, we have Mike Brewer for $20.
Interestingly enough, this I don't remember much about the series. I read it and collected it at the time. I'm a huge Giffen fan, and since his passing, I I've listened to a few interviews with him from Word Balloon podcast and some other places, and one of them talks about this and the process they went through to make a weekly book work. And he was the overall the breakdown guy. They had 4 writers who they all got together with Keith, and they came up with the story, decided who was going to write each part of the story, and then would pass the scripts to Keith, and he would do breakdowns of every page to give to the artists so that they could get ahead of schedule and stay on the schedule. It sounded like a phenomenal feat to pull something like this off, to do a weekly book like this. And some top talent. You know, you had Greg Rucka, Grant Morrison, Jeff Johns working on this book, tremendous artists working on the book. You know, it's one of those that I want to revisit. And since Keith's passing and hearing that interview, I would love to go back and reread the whole thing.
We've got the bid of 20. We're going to go ahead and start the timer for 30 seconds. And like I said, we'll keep going on for this. Like I said, once again, it is 52 week 1, signed by Keith Giffen with a COA from Midtown Comics while he was up there. Currently, we have Mike Brewer with $20 for it. I mean, it's not like you're going to get a Keith Giffen signature again, or get him to sign anything again. So,
sad but true. I'm so glad I got to meet him back before the pandemic, and it got to interview him. And
all right, we have
Mike
Brewer.
Mike.
Thank you very much. We have that for $20 for you.
Lovely and insane man, and he will be missed.
All right, we're back up to you, Darren.
Okay.
Oh, Steve McMillan just missed it. Oh no!
Oh,
Yikes!
Sorry, Steve. We got to stick to the. Well, as much as I would like to take it and continue on to do it, we have to at least abide by the rules we've got going on.
Stick in there, Steve. We'll get something else for you.
All right. So I'm also repping for a fantastic group of guys here in the Buffalo area known as Comic Sense. They're good on spec books, on first appearances. They're a force of nature to be reckoned with. If anybody has ever seen their shows, they know what I'm speaking of. They were generously donating me a number of books that have variant covers. Now this next one is going to be a hell of a bunch.
Yeah.
So it's going to be.
Bring it up while you're talking about it, so we get the bidding started.
Action 250. Sorry, 1050. This is the 1 in 50 variant ratio. Okay, but that's only one. Okay, then you've got this cover as well. You've got Alex Ross. Okay.
Nice.
Of course, no slouch in the comic industry.
Yeah.
But on top of that, you have a foil cover. Same thing by Alex Ross. Absolutely gorgeous. And another variant cover.
Oh, I love that one. That's great.
And here's another.
More?
Oh, there's about 30 of them.
Jesus.
30 variants. Holy crap.
Like I said, this is how my boys at Comic Sense roll.
Wow.
Okay. Here's a very interesting one.
While you're showing them, let's give a starting bid so people can start bidding on it.
All right. So let's go. Usually go for about 45 for the set. We're going to start it at $30 for all these books.
Okay. Keep going.
How many books are there again?
Oh, there we go. I'll tell you in a second. 1, 2, 7, 8. 19 books.
19 books and $30 is the starting bid. That's not even cover price. Holy crap.
That's right. That's right.
And you've got some super rare variants in there as well.
That's right.
Wow.
Okay. On screen.
Yeah, man. If you guys were on eBay looking for this stuff, this would be outrageously expensive to get. Anybody who's watching this right now is getting a steal on basically everything we've got going.
Brett, Nem, $40. You are winning right now. Sorry,
Brett's winning.
your
Yes,
name.
Go for it. All right. With a 1 out of 50 ratio, yeah.
Keep coming. There's a fantastic cover of Superman and Batman. This one alone is just
Wow.
look at that.
And this is all issue 1050.
That's it.
All the variant covers. That is
Right.
astonishing. Wow.
Okay. Getting down to the end. There's 3 more.
So that's the 1 in 50 ratio. Oh, we got Sean at 45 now.
Okay.
The first one was 1 in 50.
Wow. And what was the cover price on that?
There's a good $7 each.
Oh, we have Brett up to $60.
Right.
6.99 times 19 books is $132.81 retail.
That's right.
Yeah.
So a set of all of those, including the 1 in 50 ratio, how many books is it?
19 total.
19 total. All right, we're
Again,
currently up to $60 for Brett.
Right.
Yep.
With 1 in 50 ratio right there, which will fetch you a lot more than cover.
And if you bought these in the store when they came out and paid full cover price, even if you had a discount at your comic shop, you paid over $100
Absolutely.
for those books. Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and set a 30-second timer on them. Right now, we have Brett in the lead bid for $60.
Yeah.
You keep showing them. Let them see what they're getting. Let's be honest. They want to look at that more than they do us.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I mean, this cover is beautiful too. I mean, look at that.
The foil cover was nice too.
Oh yeah. Alex Ross foil.
Oh, we just went up to 65.
We have Sean at 65. So we'll start it again. Start the timer again at 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Yeah. So the one of them, that's the foil, and then that's the regular. Wow.
That's right.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for bidding on this stuff. Like I said, once again, the money is going to a great cause. Help Mike and Mary out. We have Brett now for 70. Thank you, Brett.
Brett wants these.
All right, we're going to set it back to 30 seconds.
I've met Brett many times. He's a fantastic dealer out of the Albany area. He's got a killer collection of Golden Age, Silver Age, and Bronze. The guy's just second to none.
You need to put him in touch with me.
I do.
All right, we are down to 10 seconds. Brett, you're still in the lead at $70.
Steal. What a steal.
All right, down to $5. 5 seconds. Oh, no, hold on. We have Sean coming in at 75 in the last few seconds.
30
All right,
seconds.
started it over. Steven, sorry. Sean got you at 75, so.
Yeah, you're going to have to at least go 76 there, Steven.
All right, so we're down to about 15 seconds left. We're down to 10 seconds. Current bid is Sean at 75. Oh, we have Brett at 80.
Nice. There he goes.
All right, we're going to start the timer over again. Thank you all so much. You have no idea how much this means. While this timer is going down for a little bit, I will tell you, I talked to Mike day before yesterday. He knows, obviously he knows what's going on and is so grateful and so humble and so thankful that, people care enough about him to do something like this. So thanks to you for everybody who's doing this stuff. Everything, bidding, donating, everything. All right, I have 2 seconds left.
Hey, Brett.
All right, Brett, thank you very much. We have $80 on the
Congrats.
Action Comic set.
Congrats.
All right. Now I got to decide what I want to do. All right. Here's what we're
Raising the
Thank
bar.
you, Brett. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Brett. Good luck at Big Apple Con. It's Mike Carbonaro's show, isn't it?
All right. Since Darren's wanting to put all these nice, pretty slabs up, I'll throw one up.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
So
Look at that.
we have a Black Cat #1 Mike Mayhew exclusive variant, signed by Mike, Signature Series 9.8. Honestly, I don't know what it normally goes for, but we're going to start the bidding out at $60 for this. So $60 for the Black Cat #1 Mike Mayhew exclusive variant, signed by Mike, signature by Mike Mayhew, Signature Series CBCS 9.8. So,
all right.
that's
Ian.
what we'll start off with. Oh, we have Ian at $60. Thank you, Ian. Perfect. Like I said, all these are going to be shipped out to everybody. All the money is going to Mike. So Black Cat #1, CBCS Signature Series, witness signature by Mike Mayhew on 8/17/2020. He signed it right above the.
Boobies.
I was not going to say that.
The Forbidden Valley. He signed it right
Brett,
above.
what
the
we're going to
Forbidden
do
Valley.
is, if you will, shoot us a message on the page that the 3 Alarm Comics page with your email address, and then I can send you an invoice via Square, and you get everything paid for that way. What we're going to do is we'll do it at the end of the stream that way, or maybe first thing in the morning after I look at everything, and then we can combine everything together and get it all shipped out to whatever you get. So right now we still have Ian for the lead and $60 for the Black Cat #1. And we're going to start the timer at 30 seconds. And once again, let's hit beautiful Mike Mayhew cover, Black Cat #1. I don't really know what else to say other than my daughter yells boobies.
Boobies on it.
So we're down to 10 seconds left. We got down to 5. $60. Ian, you have this for $60 in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Ian, very, very much. All right, Darren, we're back to you again.
No, are we? Wow. Okay then.
Yeah. Take another one. Take another one. Yeah. I got to go get a refill, so I'll be right back.
There you go. Okay, so in keeping with signed books from CBCS, X-Men 137, of course, during the classic phase, when Chris Claremont was doing the artwork with, I think it was John Byrne was the artist at the time. So this is an 8/5. This is the quote-unquote Death of Phoenix, signed by Chris Claremont. So it's the 12-month sale price has been about $176. We're going to start this at $100. Again,
Oh, wow.
8/5. Chris Claremont signed, double-sized issue, artwork by John Byrne, Death of Phoenix. Of course, I don't have to explain the importance of this book. I mean, it is X-Men plus. With all the buzz going on with the new Wolverine. Well,
Sorry, Darren, but we got Lance coming in at $100.
Wow, there we go. So yeah, Deadpool 3 is going to have Wolverine, and of course, was it Phase 5 or 6 of Marvel movies? They're going to introduce.
We have Mike Brewer at 110. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you as long as they're bidding.
Go for it. Go for it. Let's see what else they got here. Watcher, Lilandra, Recorder, Gladiator, all these Imperial Guard appearances. Okay. Yeah. Terry Auston did the inking. John Byrne did the artwork. Chris Claremont and John Byrne did the story. So
we have Robert Kentner at 120.
Again, classic cover. Signed by the man who created the storyline. Brought the X-Men back to life.
Yeah, Ian, where is Ish? Ish needs to be in here.
Yeah, where is Ish?
Thank you, Robert. Thank you for Brett. Brett is more than 20. We're already at 120.
I think you forgot a 1. Or was it 200? Where's the 0 go,
Yeah, so thank you, everybody. Lance, Mike, Robert, Brett, you too. But right now we have Robert in the lead with 120 on the book.
You got any Booster Gold or Nightwing up there?
You know what? You never know what's going to happen before this ends. We'll see what happens.
All right.
So, all right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 30 seconds. We are at 120 with Robert.
Yeah, Brett, you put in 20. I'm not sure if you meant 120 or 200.
You do 125.
Or 125, right?
Yeah, you never know. All right, we're down to 20 seconds left.
left.
Oh, we have Lance at 130 now.
Whoa.
All right, we're going to start the timer over again. So Lance right now is at 30. When is Legion? The Legion showing up? Well, we kind of have the Legion of super villains right now between me, Jeff, and Darren. So not sure what's going on. So all right, right now we have Lance. We have 10 seconds left. Lance, you're at 130 right now. And I may have to go next because Jeff is still Oh, no, I see a shadow. He's coming back. All right. Congratulations, Lance. You have it at 130.
Thank you, Lance.
Robert, sorry, dude. It came in, the timer went off, and we're trying to do everything by the board. Appreciate the bid, though, man. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Up next, we have Jeff. What's your next item?
All right. I've got a few more here, and I grabbed visual props. If you want to throw something up, you can. I want to prove it's real. Does anyone remember this? Let me see. Donner Press, 1989. The Howard Pyle Robin Hood, illustrated by Mike Grell. All right. Excellent condition version of the book, signed by Mike Grell. This has some wonderful Mike Grell art in it, illustrations to go along with the traditional Robin Hood story. I've seen prices on these vary between like 30 to 75. I saw someone for $75 recently. This is pretty rare, pretty hard to find, and hard to come by these days. So if anybody out there is a particular fan, I think we can safely start the bidding for this one at $30, autographed by Mike Grell. At conventions, he charges $20 for his signature, so pretty good deal starting right there. Starting at $30, The Adventures of Robin Hood, illustrated by Mike Grell.
We have Brett already with $30.
I would say this
Brett,
is a
I'm
very
sorry,
good.
but since I allowed it earlier, I'm gonna have to outdo you, because that's something I really like and I don't have. So I'm gonna go for 40 for me. So the current bid will be 40 with me. That is because that is a book I do not have, and like I said, I have a lot of stuff from Mike, and that is one of the ones I do not have.
And there are about maybe 20 illustrations in the book that Mike drew to go with the Robin Hood story. Some black and white, some painted.
All right, Brett. Sorry, I got to interrupt, but Brett wants it a lot more, so Brett's up at $50 right now.
Here it is. There it is.
Yeah. But it is a lovely book. If you're a fan of Robin Hood, this is a fantastic book.
Brett, I want to call you so many names. If it weren't for the fact this is going to a good cause,
yeah,
I'd be.
You could outbid him.
There you go.
You could go for more.
Just be glad it's for a good cause, because you have to send me your address to ship it to.
Look at your private chat for a second.
Here we go. This is here's one of my favorite illustrations in the book.
There we go.
Robin Hood and Little John fighting, as painted by Mike Grell.
Jeez.
Yeah. There's some just lovely illustrations and paintings in here. Some great black and whites as well. The famous archery tournament.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead and go to get our 30-second timer. And Darren, no, the question is no. Somebody else did more.
Okay.
Like I said, when we're watching it, and I understand lag, that's what we're trying to do, the timer and everything, but we have to go by what the last thing is we see on this end in order to do it.
So there we go.
All right, we got 10 seconds left on this. Brett, thank you, and I hate you.
All right, Brett.
All right, Brett, you've got it won. $50. Thank you very, very much.
Brett, it is a gorgeous book. Some great stuff in there. If you're a fan of Robin Hood, it's a must-have. That's a must-have.
All right. I'm going to, since Darren did a nice little selection of stuff, I'm going to do a nice little selection of stuff. I got to bring these back up for this.
Uh-oh.
So what we have is the variant covers for Green Arrow 18, 19, 20.
Wow.
21, 22.
Love that one.
23, 24. I might go off camera. 25.
He run out of room.
6. Let me scrooge them up. and 28. They're all signed by Mike.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's issues 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 28. All the variant covers for Green Arrow. All signed by Mike. They're signed in various places. Like this one is signed at the very bottom down there. Some of them are signed near the top. That one's actually signed in green down at the bottom. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 issues. You know what? The original cover price was $2.99 a piece on these. So let's start them out. We'll go a little bit more of the original cover price. Let's say $40 for the set just to start out.
Oh, wow. And you know, keep in mind too, it's like Mike's signature is $20 at conventions now. So
There you go.
Yep.
that's
right.
that's $200 of
So we'll
signatures.
start off. The 18 has it in gold down at the bottom. The 19 is up near the top in black. Oh shit!
Got a bid.
Robert.
Robert Vallon. Robert is the first one we see bidding on this side for $40. Here we have number 20, and it's autographed at the top. Here we have 21 autographed at the top.
All right, we were knotted up at 40 here.
22.
Robert's ahead. First one up.
It's signed in gold down there at the bottom.
Great cover.
Yeah, I love that. I've got an art print of that one. That's one of my favorites.
23 is signed in green up at the top. 24 signed in green here at the top. 25 signed in green down at the bottom. 26 signed in black, or sorry, signed in green up at the top. They also filled in part of the arrow there. And then 28 signed in green down around the bottom middle. So right now, so $40. We have Robert. Robert, you're the lead. $40 for 10 autographed Mike Grell issues of Green Arrow, the variant covers. Oh, we have Mike at 45. Thank you, Mike.
There it is.
Like I said, these were signed by Mike when he was here last. We happen to have a few of them left over, and we figure, you know what? If he signed them, they're going to go to a good cause and go to him. So,
yeah,
$45 for 10 autographed Mike Grell issues.
Now, wasn't that
we'll start the timer at 30 seconds?
Scott? The last time he was there, wasn't that for Mardi Gras?
Oh, hold on. We have Robert down here at 50.
Oh,
no, him and Mary actually came. Him, Mary, and Austin came not too long ago. They came just down for a visit and everything. So
nice.
we all went out to eat
and up to 55.
we're up to 55.
But no, we're up to 55 by Mike. All right, we're going to start the timer over again.
I will say, you know, watching Mike Grell sign comics, the color and the positioning of where he signs them, he puts a lot of thought into it.
Right.
He actually figures out where it won't interfere with the art, where it will kind of work well with the layout. There's a lot of thought goes into where he signs it, what color he chooses. It's interesting to watch.
All right, time is up. Mike Brewer, thank you very much. You have won all 10 issues for $55. That's $5.50 an issue. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to move over to Jeff.
All right, back to me. I'm going to get you to pull up the photo there that Daniel Garand sent us. He has a really odd, rare piece of DC Comics history. It is a preview copy, black and white preview, like photostat preview copy of Longbow Hunters that DC sent out. I'm not sure to whom they sent them out, but they sent them out to a select number of people ahead of Longbow Hunters coming out. And Daniel somehow got his hands on a copy of this. And at some point in recent years has had Mike do a quick sketch, remark quick sketch on the cover. So this is officially from DC Comics. It's one of those rarities. It's almost like an ash can, but I think it's full size, black and white preview of Longbow Hunters #1. Now, the green arrow remark that we see on the side there with Mike's signature, based on the size of it, that usually is something that runs about $50 at conventions for Mike to draw. So I feel like we should start the bidding for this. What do you guys think? Scott, let me get your opinion on this. Where do you think we should start the bidding for this? This one of those.
I remember when this came out, this was something was also given to quite a few retailers when they came out.
Right.
But just like with most previews, a lot of this stuff was thrown away. Just like with anything else. I mean, let's be honest, back then, it was just a preview thing. It was a solicitation. It was something that it wasn't the comic that was coming out, which honestly makes it more rare because of the fact that so few were done and most of them got thrown in the trash.
Right.
I mean, I'll bid 75 on it myself.
It's hard to place value on it, right? Because there is no there's no way to understand the market. And also, let me just I have a message here from Daniel. When he sent this over to me, he said he wants to give this for the auction, and he will include with this a signed copy of John Sable Freelance #1.
Whoa.
Reader. He says it's a reader copy, so it's not going to be a 9 point whatever. It's going to be, a decent copy, but it'll be a signed John Sable #1, as well as this. What do you? It's the guy you said 75. I think
I'll start the bidding out at 75 for it.
Okay, that we'll do that. That sounds good to me because there's no way to predict how to price this thing because it's such an oddity.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's something that most shops got in, and like I said, owning a shop, I'll tell you right now, I can't tell you how many of these things I've already been outbid by Spencer for 80. But it's one of those things that most shops get in. I can tell you, I get them on a daily basis, and it's nobody thinks. Oh, we have Carl Wallace in at $100. Thank you, Carl. Like I said, this is one of those things that gets thrown away, just like you see now, copies of previews, which are just order books for things, end up being like early appearances of people and are worth ungodly amounts of money. And this kind of falls in that realm because it was something that was given out to promote the book. Oh, we have Spencer. Thank you, Spencer. Came in at 110. Y'all are outbidding me, bastards. But yeah, I mean, this is one of those things that came in that quite honestly, at the time, was throwaway.
Yeah. A lot of those things,
people that came in the shop, but I can guarantee you, if that's exactly what this was, Carl's come in at 125. Something the majority of them got thrown in the trash.
Extremely rare stuff, disposable.
That's like promo posters that come in, to advertise for books that are coming in. A lot of stuff that get hung up on the wall, they get torn to crap being hung up on the wall if they get hung up on the wall. Right. And then, they get thrown away afterwards. And a lot of these things are, early appearances of these characters that you don't see anymore.
Yeah, add to that, I know that one of the hotter preview books is the first appearance of Miles Morales. And I mean, I had a 6.5 graded copy, and it went for several hundred. I know a guy out in Canandaigua who's got a 9.6, 9.8. I mean, those things, if you go to GPA, that's thousands of dollars.
Well, I mean, you look at the Advanced Comics, which was from Capital City, was around before Diamond put them out of business. A lot of those, the Spawn preview issues are going for $1,000. Oh, exactly. Spencer has jumped in at 130. Thank you, Spencer.
Although we might have to get clarification from Jason. I think he's offering people in some sort of servitude bid.
Jason, I'm not sure if we can accept that as payment.
Wow, look at all those people.
But it might be illegal.
That's at least half a dozen people he's trying to sell to us, I think.
Yeah, J-Rob, explain it to us. What do they clean windows?
Not knowing these people, I don't know their worth. That may be maybe like $5. I don't know. But of course, it may be $5 million. We never know. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer. Spencer, you're ahead with 130 right now. I'm jealous as hell. Carl, you almost messed up. Yeah, I know, Jason. Thank you so much. We're just giving you a hard time.
Look out. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
hold on. We have Carl in at 140. We're going to start the timer over again at 30 seconds.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Carl. I'm severely jealous because this is one of those things that, like I said, you don't see very often.
Yeah, instant classic, man.
It's the unicorn. It's the narwhal of pretty much Green Arrow memorabilia.
I know that there are in existence John Sable freelance #1 ash cans that were made, and
Wow.
I can never find them. I look for them all the time. It's my
All right,
J-Rob, right under the wire.
Jason came in at the bell for 150.
Right under the wire.
Sorry, Carl. He came in right at the bell. So yeah, we're back down to we're at 20 seconds. Like I said, yeah, this is an incredible piece. I don't know what else I can say about it. I mean, my starting bid was just kind of a guesstimate.
Come on, Carl.
Yeah.
Spend the money.
All right, we're down to 10 seconds. All right, we're back down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jason, you have got it. Thank you so much.
Jason. That is a rare piece of history right there to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Spencer, sorry, dude.
Spencer.
Hey, Spencer, you just missed it.
Oh, man.
And honestly, as much as I'd like to take the money, for Mike, as much as possible, we kind of the three of us talked. We kind of agreed. There's some rules we're going to abide by, and once the bell goes off, that's it.
Oh my God, they got to stop. Carl just threw 200 up there.
Carl threw up 200.
Carl, as much as I would love to take it, we've got to stick to our rules on this. So, all right.
I'll tell you guys what. Anybody who misses out on anything that they want tonight that still wants to help Mike, the next time Mike's got a project that's up on crowdfunding on Kickstarter somewhere like that, please consider jumping in and helping produce new stuff with Mike because it's going to keep him young. It's going to keep him young.
All right, is it my turn this time again?
No, I think it's mine.
No, yes, back to Darren.
Darren,
how do I follow that auction? I mean,
I had no idea. I was like, when Daniel sent that to me, I'm like, I don't know if this will be, a hit or a flop.
I'm glad you're following because that was so far that's been the cream of the crop on this thing.
Just feel better.
All right, so what I've got here is Punisher Limited Series #2.
Mike,
fantastic cover by the amazing Mike Zeck. It's a 9.6, so it's a high grade book.
Wow.
Again, limited series before he went full series. They've been going for about $80 on GPA for the past 12 months. We're going to start this at 40.
40, cool. Yeah, that was the book they could never figure out how many were going to be in it because it was like number 3 of 5, number 4 of 5, or number 2 of 4, 3 of 6, 7 of 12. I don't know. I mean, they could never decide how long it was going to go.
When they realized it was a hit, they were like, "How many more can you do?"
We got to suck them dry. So
there it is.
All right, we have Ian in at $40.
Nice.
Thank
Fantastic
you. Thank you so much. Punisher #2. What grade was it? CGC 9.6.
Wow.
Great. All right, so we're at $40 for Punisher #2.
Looks like a painted cover too.
Carl, you got to leave the Christmas party and get into the real Christmas party. Get into the party here.
Get wireless headphones.
There you go.
Take some of the punch with you and go into the coat room.
Noise canceling headphones. Have your own party.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So Punisher #2, we are at $40 with Ian. We're going to go ahead and start the timer. Yeah. All right, dude, that's a great book. That's a gorgeous,
It's a good book.
Gorgeous
Nice.
Mike Zeck cover.
Painted cover, white pages on the inside.
Oh, we have Sean in at 45. We'll start the timer over again. Thank you, Sean. I'm sorry. Keep going, Darren.
No, I'm just saying that's just white pages. Nice painted cover. Zeck outdid himself.
Carl just asking, can anyone in chat help you out? I'll see if I can have somebody in there. So right now, current bid is 45 with about 5 seconds left. And anybody else left? Last chance. All right, Sean, we got you at $45. Thank you.
There you go.
That's a
Sean
steal.
lives, Sean lives nearby, so I can deliver
try-
this to him.
I'm going to try to compete with Jeff. This is another thing that was sent to us by Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. It is the Clerks 3 vinyl soundtrack signed by Jason Mewes, Kevin Smith, Brian O'Halloran, and Jeff Anderson.
Wow.
It is a limited edition vinyl, colored vinyl. I'll pull it out here. It is opened out of the package just because they all had to sign it, and you don't want them signing the plastic thing outside. It is a multicolored vinyl.
Oh yeah, nice.
So it said signed by Kevin, Jason Mewes, Brian O'Halloran, and Jeff Anderson. Normally they sell these. There was only 10 of them done at the Secret Stash.
Wow.
They were selling them for $200 was the retail on them.
Wow, yeah.
We're going to start it off at $100.
Nice.
So it's an autograph piece. The Clerks 3 vinyl soundtrack. Signed by Kevin, Jason, Jay. I'm sorry, Kevin, Jay, Jeff, and Brian. We're going to start it off for $100.
How many of those were made?
I'm not sure how many were made, but there were only 10 available at the stash signed by all 4 of these guys. So I do know for a fact, just from knowing these guys, you're going to pay more than $100 just for Kevin and Jason's signature.
Right.
Right, yeah. If you went to a con and walked up to their table to get it signed, it would be
Cool.
60, $70 a pop, maybe 80 at this point.
Right.
Oh, we have Devin in for $100. All right, cool. So yes, we have a Clerks 3 autographed album. Let's see. We got okay. Yep, $100 for this, and we are going to go ahead and put a timer in for 30 seconds. Oh, hold on. We have Jamarcus in for 110.
Nice.
The Clerks 3 vinyl album. Like I said, it's a special press. So with a purple and orange and yellowish type thing, color on it. Signed by Jeff Anderson, Jason Mewes, Brian O'Halloran, and Kevin Smith. Oh, we have Lee in for. Oh, sorry, Lee. I'm sorry. We have Devin. Devin was our first one we saw on the side for 115. So we have Devin for 115. Sorry, Lee. Oh, we have JJ, Jamarcus. He's at 125. Oh wow, this is.
I'm such an unapologetic Kevin Smith fan, and he doesn't make great movies. He doesn't make great art. But I watched this when it came out, and it just had me in puddles. It was just so well done. Anybody who is my age, this movie hits the sweet spot.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go ahead.
All of this stuff. All of this.
All right, we're going to start the timer again. Sorry, we lost it. We're going to start the timer again at 30 seconds. And but yeah, I mean, this is an incredible piece. Like I said, especially going to conventions, you get it signed by a lot of the other cast. So we're at 125 for JJ Jamarcus. Yeah. We got him at 125 for the 4-time signed Clerks 3 soundtrack vinyl album. All right, we are down to 8 seconds. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, it is going to JJ. Thank you, JJ.
Oh, Devin just barely missed it.
Oh, well, was it before the tone?
No.
Uh-oh.
All right, Devin. Sorry, it was not before the tone. It's going to JJ.
Very close. Very close.
All right, next we have Darren. You're back up again, looks like. Or is it Darren or Jeff?
Go Darren.
Okay.
All right, Lee is saying the lagging behind. I'll tell you, from here on out, we'll go to 45 seconds for our countdowns, just to make sure if the
There you
chat's
go.
lagging and everything else.
Yeah,
Let's
45
go
seconds is
45
good.
seconds when we do a countdown, just to make sure. I'll tell you what, let's go to 60 seconds for the countdowns, just to be absolutely sure.
There you go. There you go.
All right, so the first run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, done by Mirage Studios. This is a wraparound cover, issue 11, 9/4, which is really nice. White pages. Get a good look at that. Okay. And then the back, more artwork. Ignore the sticker print. So these usually go online for about $80. We're going to start it at 40.
Oh wow!
So the
All right.
original run, wraparound cover, 9/4.
Hey, Darren, when you talk with the book in front of you, it blocks you from the mic.
So bad, sorry. So $40 starting.
All right, we have Mike Brewer at $40. Already
There
first
you go.
bid. Oh, sorry, Ian, you got beat out. And like I said, we are going to go to a 60-second countdown on these because, and please, like I said, apparently it's lagging. So refresh. This should give you time to refresh on doing this stuff. So we're at Mike Brewer's got a 40. Oh, Ian has come in at 45. So we got, and like I said, normally I try to stick to the rules and stuff like that, but really and truly, like I said, we're trying to get the most possible to help Mike and his family out, him and Mary. So we may be a little lenient. Please don't be upset with us, but that's the reason we're changing our rules from 30 to 60 seconds now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry. We're up at Mike Brewer at $50. Cool. And what issue number was it again?
It's at number 11.
Is there a significance to it? Is there a?
It's just a wraparound cover. That's it.
That's a significance to it. All right,
it's a
Mike,
very
you're at
nice-
$50. We're going to go ahead and start the timer at 60 seconds. And continue showing it off.
Trying to get it so there's no reflection.
Who would have thought back in the day that would have been one of the hot books?
Right?
Just
Oh,
amazing.
dude, I remember actually having the gobbledygooks when they first came out. Our comic shop actually gave them to me because they were. He's like nobody's wanting this stuff. Now those are thousands of dollars for each book.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. You had a mint condition 9 point something of number one. You could probably, make a couple of mortgage payments.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. All right, we are down to
year.
15 seconds left on this. Right now, we have Mike Brewer at $50. All right, down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, congratulations and thank you again, Mike. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mike.
All right, we're gonna move on to Jeff.
All right. Oh, geez.
Sorry, Zach.
just messed up.
You came in after the deadline.
Oh,
All right.
All right,
we're
we'll move on to the next
trying.
one.
Yeah. All right. So I've got a big one here. This is, and I mean big in all senses of the word. So this is the volume 1 of John Sable Freelance Master Stroke Edition. Wraparound dust jacket cover. Really super nice interior here. A nice embossed binding on the cover there. On the interior, we have it signed by Mike, but also we have a quick sketch. Nice little quick sketch in there. These, we only printed 1,000 of these, and it's fully remastered. Let me take the dust jacket off to make it easier to kind of show the interior. Painstakingly remastered the color. Anybody in the chat who has a copy, I know Spencer is probably still hanging around somewhere. He's seen this, so he knows how great it looks. This is the best that this series has ever looked. Oversized 9x12.
wow.
Not recolored, but remastered. If that makes any kind of sense. The goal was to enhance the colors to make it look as good as it could possibly look. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. We're insanely proud of it. Volume 2 Kickstarter was even more successful than Volume 1. We're going to have Volume 3 on Kickstarter sometime in the spring. It'll be 5 volumes total. Some of the original John Sable issues that Mike didn't draw that other artists drew, he's going to go back and actually draw.
Wow.
So Volume 4 is going to have some brand new old John Sable stories in it. This Volume 1 retails, if you got it from Diamond in your store, it retails for $125. It is that oversized absolute edition size hardcover, really first class. Like I said, just can't say enough great things about how this turned out. And I was one of the people that made it happen, so I'm super, super proud. In fact, we're going to submit it to the consideration of the Eisner Awards folks in February. So we're going to send it to the Eisners, and hopefully Mike will get a nomination for this, and hopefully win. We'll see. I don't want to be overly ambitious, but
How much is the damn thing?
so it retails for $125. Like I said, it's got a quick sketch on the inside. That in itself pumps it up to around $200. But also, I'm going to include a grab bag of extras from the Master Stroke stuff. We've got all kinds of mini art prints, a portfolio of Warlord art prints and things like that. I'm gonna wind up sending about $300 worth of stuff in the package with this to someone who gets it. But we'll just be fair, and we'll start it at $100.
All right, I'll do it. I'm at 100.
So and I should mention as well.
You kept talking. I wanted to bid.
Oh yeah, I heard you bid. Yeah, I should mention as well that we only printed 1,000, and by the time we do the third Kickstarter, the entire first print run will probably be sold out, and we may never print another edition like this.
I'll bid by Derek at 125. I'm sorry, Derek. I'm going to push you to 150.
Now, the beauty of this too is that at some point down the road we'll probably reissue it in other forms, but this version of it, there's only going to be 1,000 copies, and we've sold about 800 of those.
Ooh, wow!
As of now.
So right now you have me as lead bidder at 150.
150. So it's 150 and counting for this.
So,
let me see.
I have a price on my head when Jeff first told me what he was putting up. I have a price in my head that I'm not willing to go beyond, but so you're welcome to outbid me if you would like, but I do have a price in my head.
Stop psyching them out.
But I really want this. So
yeah, what issues are covered in that omnibus? Which issues?
1 through 13, the first 13 issues.
Now let me ask you this. I mean, I've talked with Mike numerous times, and actually, Sable really never finished it.
No, it's still left open-ended. So,
well, I know the ending for Sable. So
I do too. I do too. And
Derek, the current price right now is me at 150. Like I told everybody earlier, I have a price in my head when Jeff told me he was putting it up there, and I'm going to go to it. After that, you beat me, it's on you. But right now, it's me at 150 for it.
Yeah, it's 150 currently, and I should also point out that originally I just thought I had an autographed copy, but I found one that has the quick sketch in it, so that's an added bonus for anybody who wants to get it. But this is a gorgeous book. This is peak Mike Grell when he was at his creative zenith in the early 80s, just pumping out so much good stuff.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 1 minute. Derek got me at 175. Unfortunately, Derek, you haven't gone to where I wanted to go, so I'm going to hit 200. We're currently at a bidding of $200 for it.
Oh wait. So wait, yeah, Krista is putting yours in for you there.
Oh, Krista's putting my bid in for me. Okay.
Yeah, so that you can keep track of it on text.
Yeah, so I'm at $200. We're going to restart the timer at 1 minute.
And don't forget, the book is also going to come with a grab bag of extra goodies rare stuff that's only been available on the Kickstarters, so you can't get it in stores. All kinds of extra little bits and pieces.
Well, I'm going to tell you, please don't outbid me because, like I said, I had in mind my limit on this, so please don't outbid me. But we are down to 40 seconds left. Saying neutral things about him. God damn it. Oh shit, I wasn't mean to cuss. Carl, we have Carl at 225. You mother. So we're restarting it at 1 minute. We have
All
Carl
right.
Wallace at 225 right now. I actually happen to know Carl, and I've outbid him on numerous things before, and I have a feeling this is payback. Sorry for the language. I'm a little peeved about this, but you know what? My only saving grace is this is going to a good cause. I had my my limit on this. We're down to 30 seconds now. Carl, you got a butt whooping coming to you.
That's it. He's saying it. He just doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah. I know Carl very well, and he's a bad word I can't say. We're down to 10 seconds. We are up to $225. Down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations.
Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on. Wait, last second. We got Steven in at 240.
Steven jumped in.
Up yours, Carl.
Wow.
All right, Steven, we have you at 240. We're going to start the timer over at 1 minute. Oh, man. Wow. At least I don't have to kill Carl now. We're good. Yep. Oh, crap. Carl's in at 245. We're going to start the timer over. Carl's going to make me kill him before this is over with. All right. So the only saving grace is this is going to a great cause, a great family.
Absolutely.
I can still be upset and
For good reason.
I'll check you out later. All right, so we are down to 37 seconds.
Right.
I'm a little pissed off at the moment.
Sorry about that.
You on the vinyl.
I don't care. Wow.
Big deal.
All right, we are down to 21 seconds left. We have Carl lead bid at 245.
Whoever gets this is going to get a whole bunch of nice stuff with it too. So
Nice
trust
package.
me. Yeah. There's going to be some
10
extras in it.
seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, we are at 255 with Stephen Davis.
Woo.
Up yours, Carl. Oh crap! We have Carl in at $300.
Whoa! Wow!
All right, we're starting the timer back over at 1 minute. Carl, you son of a...
And let me just say that the higher this goes, the more stuff I'm going to include. I'm now going to throw in some autographed issues of John Sable Freelance that are covered in this volume.
Nice.
So,
holy crap! All right, somebody's going to die before this is over with. Probably me of a heart attack. All right, we are down to 30 seconds left now. We currently have Carl at $300. He and I are going to have a long talk after this. All right, down to 20 seconds. Man. Carl, you made me cuss on a live stream. Down to 15 seconds. We're down to 10. Oh, Stephen Davis has got it at $310. Oh, yes. So we're keeping on going. We're back down again.
It's like a boxing match.
I'd love to jump in the race, but I had my limit on this, and especially after getting that Clerks vinyl, I've already surpassed my limit.
He's past his limit. There you go. Show him more pages. You can see the remastered color.
I'll try the Bohampton thing. Sorry, excuse me. I'm already screwed up. We have Carl at $315. So we're starting it over again. Carl at $315.
Loving it.
Oh man, Carl's is going to be. I want to
All
say
right,
so many bad
it's
words.
now going to include a limited edition John Sable Freelance Challenge coin, which gets you discounts at Mike's table when you see him at a convention for signature, for one free signature plus discounts off of stuff at the table. So I'm
What
throwing
the
that.
hell,
in. How
Jeff?
about
You're
that?
trying to screw me over here. Holy
Hey,
crap! All right, we're down to 25 seconds. We have
All
Carl
right.
Wallace at $315, knowing that he's doing this because he really likes Mike, but he also is a butthead. But all right, we're down to 10 seconds left. We have Carl Wallace at 315. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want to say congratulations, but F you, Carl.
Way to go, Carl. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you
That's
so much. In all honesty, I'm glad you got it. At least it went. It. No, I'm not glad you got it, but thank you.
well,
Where do we go from here?
as long as the post office doesn't screw it up, Carl will have a really nice box for Christmas.
Oh, man. All right. Whose turn is it? It's mine now?
Yes. You get to follow that.
Jesus. All right.
I'll let you see it in the plastic, Carl said.
No. All right. So the next thing I have was also something that was donated by Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. It's a little different from the comic books, but to start off with, we have a Kevin Smith Comic Book Men Pop number 557 signed by Kevin.
Wow.
These online sell between $300 to $400 a piece. We have a Secret Stash number 611 Michael Zapsik signed by Mike Zapsik. These online sell for about $125 a piece. We have a Ming Chen Secret Stash number 613. Now the box is pretty screwed up. Ming doesn't know how to pack stuff. He's actually signed too, but is signed on the back of the pop, which I will actually go ahead and open up and show you as well. It is signed on the back of the head because Ming is Ming.
Saying he can't do anything
right there on the back of the head.
Nice.
These go for around $75 to $80 with a good box. So this one probably, we'll say about $40. So you figure 400, or say 300 for the Kevin, 125 for this. So you probably a total retail value about $500. We are going to start it. You know what? Since this is going to Mike, and for a good thing, we're going to start the bidding at $100 for all three.
That's a steal.
Yeah.
So, an autographed Kevin Smith, and this one is also limited. This is the Funko exclusive, limited to 500 pieces. So we've got that one signed by Kevin. This one, the Secret Stash, signed by Michael Zapsik, and then the one signed by Ming Chen does have the damaged box. We're going to do all three of those. We're going to start the bidding off at $100.
Doesn't Ming's figure come with a bottle of Malort?
No, but I guarantee you it probably smells like it. All right, we have Devin coming in at $100.
Wow, there we go.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, retail on these things is probably well over $500.
Yeah.
For that whole set.
But you know, Mike was generous enough to send these things down and get them taken care of, and you know, and he's also a huge fan of Mike's. So, you know, how are we doing payments, Carl? Cash. Don't bid on it if you can't afford it. So yeah, so we have all three of these for $100. Right, we've got Devin at $100 right now. We're going to go ahead and start the timer at 1 minute. So as I said, we've got, it's number 557, 611, 613. We got the current bid of $100 for all, and all of them are signed. So signed by Kevin, signed by Michael Zapsik, and signed by Ming Chen. Oh, we got to start the timer over again. We have DeMarcus in at 110. So we got said Robert, you got beat. DeMarcus is already in there for 110. So if you'd like to bid again, we're good to go. The timer's over. We're down to 40 seconds left. Said autographed comic book man Kevin Smith. Oh, we have Devin in at 120. All right, we'll start the thing over again. Good. I need a sip of beer. Sorry, Robert, you got outbid again. Devin got you at 120s.
Robert's in a different time zone than everybody else, I think.
Well, actually, we're doing the 60 seconds now, so for any lag and stuff like that.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
So, yes, we have the comic book man Kevin Smith autographed pop. We've got the Michael Zapsik autographed one. Oh, Robert's coming in at 1:30. We are going to start the timer over again. Thank you, Robert. Like I said, all these value-wise, and granted, like I said, the box is damaged on this one, but that's just because Ming is Ming and doesn't know how to deal with stuff carefully. But yeah, so everything else is, like I said, retail on these, you look on eBay, this one alone, the Kevin Smith one alone sells for some crazy money.
Devin's in at 135.
Oh, Devin is in at 135, resetting the timer. So, all right, so we've got the Kevin Smith, the Michael Zapsik, the Ming Chen, all autographed.
Jamarcus is at 136, resetting the timer.
All right, come on, hold on, no. At least go up by $5 at this point. Come on.
That's slicing
put it at least 140 if we're gonna go for this. Come on. So we're gonna do at least $5 increments. So all right. So right now we have Jamarcus in.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. So we're at 140 for Jamarcus. We have Devin at 145. So we got Kevin Smith. We're starting the timer again. We got the Kevin Smith autograph pop, the Michael Zapsik, and they're also numbers. You want to look them up. The Kevin Smith is number 557. The Michael Zapsik is 6. Oh, we have Jamarcus in at 150.
Whoa.
The Michael Zapsik is number 611, and the Ming Chen is 613. So all three of these, they're all autographed. Like I said, these two are autographed on the plastic on the front. The Ming Chen is autographed on the back of his head. Oh, we have Devin in at 155. All right, so we're going to start the timer over again. So we've got once again, we have the Kevin Smith, which is the Funko exclusive, limited to 500 pieces. We have the Secret Stash Michael Zapsik, signed by him. And then we have the Secret Stash Ming Chen. So we are down to 40 seconds left. Jamarcus, if you want to get back in on it, you can. But we're at 155 to Devin Snowden. Thank you. Thanks everybody for kind of coming in and voting on this. Voting. What am I talking about? I need to stop drinking. But now I come in by bidding on all these things. All the money is going to a good cause. So now we're down to 16 seconds. Last chance. Kevin Smith autographed. Comic Book Men. Secret Stash Michael Zapsik. Oh, we have Stephen Davis jumped in at 190.
Woo!
We're going to start this over again. Thank you, Stephen. So, like I said, if you go online and look them up, the Kevin Smith one alone goes for more than this. Then you've got the other two along with it. Now, granted, like I said, the Ming Chen one does have the box is a little jacked up, but the rest of them are really nice. So, we're at Stephen. Thank you very much with your bid of 190. Devin, come on through. All the money goes to Mike. We're good to go. So, like I said, the number 557 Comic Book Men, signed by Kevin Smith, and it's the 1 to 500 pieces. The Secret Stash, Mike Zapsik, signed by Mike. He's got a little lightning bolt for a Z. And then the Ming Chen, which is signed on the back of Ming's head, even though the box is a lot dinged up, because like I said, Ming is rough on stuff. We're down to 5 seconds left.
Come on, Devin.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad these are going to a good home.
The back of the box is dinged up like the back of Ming's head.
The front of the box is dinged up like the back of Ming's head. But
and Stephen, you should go to a con where Ming is at and take that with you and force him to sign it on the front like a normal human being.
All right, we're gonna move back over to Darren.
All right, so yeah, I'm getting auction envy here, so I'm gonna start packaging things together. We're gonna make this a James Tinian package again from the great folks at Comic Sense. Ish, Ian, Rich, and Anthony donated these. So World Tree Error Edition.
Ooh.
Okay, a magnificent shape. But it also comes with, that's cover A. This is cover B. All right, so it comes as a package. And then on top of that, we have Department of Truth. The 1 in 50 for issue 20. Okay, real nice shape as well.
Good
And
series.
the cover A for that as well. And then that's not it. There's even more. Okay. Now there's issue 21, the 1 in 50 cover. Okay. And issue A. So that's going to be a total of $6 by the great Tinian. We're going to start this at $36.
$36?
Yep.
All right.
What happened to fives? Nice round up.
Can we make it 35 or 40?
Yeah, screw it, make it 35. That's
All
fine.
right.
We just made a rule a minute ago, so
Yeah, right.
Never mind. We have Mike came in at 36. Come on, Mike.
Right.
You can push it to 40. It makes it easier on all of us. All right, hold
Round
them back
numbers.
up again so I can see them.
Oh, sure.
All
All right, there
thank
we
you.
go. Thank you, Mike. All right, Mike, we have Mike at 40. We're going to start the timer at 1 minute. We have Mike at $40. The Department of Truth said it's the 1 in 50.
Yep.
Oh, we have Jamarcus in at 45.
There you go.
All right, we'll start the timer back over at 1 minute. Thank you, Jamarcus. And World Tree, and you said that's the Air Edition, right?
It is the Air Edition. It's like about a 9698. This thing's gorgeous.
All right,
And
cool,
then
very
there's-
cool.
And then cover B as well.
Oh, wow.
That's
All
$6.
right, we are down to 40 seconds now. Jamarcus, you're in the lead for 45. For the World Tree Air Edition, with you said the B cover as well,
That's right.
and the Department of Truth, including the 1 in 50 variant.
Yeah. Issue 20, the 1 in 50 variant plus cover A, and then 21.
All right,
1 in 50
we are down
variant
to
plus cover A.
15 seconds. Jamarcus, you're still in the lead at $45. 10 seconds. I'm going to start counting down. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jamarcus, you got it.
Awesome.
All right, Jeff, you seem to be the rock star of this, so you're up next.
I'm out. I'm done. That's that.
You're out, you're done?
I got all of the stuff that I had, so it's
All right,
back
well,
to you, man.
I'll go next, and we're going to stick with the Kevin Smith theme, since Mike Zapsik from the Jan Silent Bob Secret Stash was so nice and generous to send stuff down. I'm going to move these out of the way. This is Batman Widening Gear, however it was you want to call it, number 1. Pull a bit closer here. Too much. It is signed by Kevin Smith and also by Walt Flanagan.
Wow.
If you know, Walt's not at the store anymore. Mike has taken over, but Walt's off doing his own thing. But this is one of the rare ones of Walt actually wrote it drew it while Kevin wrote it and Art Tibbert did the inks on it. So normally, like I said, if you're going to get Kevin and Walt's autograph, that's a chore. We're going to start this off at $40. Normally, Kevin's alone is a lot more than that. We're going to start this one off at $40. So, Batman Widening Gear, number 1, signed by Kevin Smith and by Walt Flanagan. We have Mike Brewer in at $40. Thank you, Mike. We're going to try to get through these. We're going to set a timer for 60. Oh, we have Robert Kenner in at $50. Thank you, Robert. All right. Like I said, these are signed by Walt and by Kevin. If anybody knows it, it's hard to get both of them together. Walt's got his own studio now. Kevin comes into the store, so it's hard to get both of their signatures together anymore. So, all right, we are down to 40 seconds on the timer. We have Robert ahead by $50. You are the lead bidder. Oh, we have Mike came in at 60.
Ooh, all right, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Really appreciate it. So Batman Widening Gyre, we're starting it over. We are down to, oh, we have Robert at 65. So we started the timer back over again. Said it is signed by Kevin Smith, which is kind of cool. The red ink right here, he did it in, and then Walt's done in black. So we were down to up to $65. Once again, thank you to Michael Zapsik and his wife Julia at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash for helping us out with a lot of this stuff. It's incredible. All right, we are down to 30 seconds. Robert is still in the lead at $65 for Batman widening gear gyre. That's why I don't know how to pronounce this crap.
Gyre. Let's say all the possible ones, right?
Gyre. All right, that'll work. Gyre.
Gyre.
I mean, it's like a hero, you know. I don't know. You can't put it in a
Gyre.
sandwich. All right, we are down to 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Robert. Thank you. You've got it for $65. All right, Darren, you're up. Oh, Darren's not present. All right, well, heck with it. I'll bring something else in.
There you go. Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, Darren,
Jeff was up. Oh, you want me to do it? Okay. All right. Here we go. So let's go back to Signature Series and back to the great Joe Rubenstein. So this is Wolverine limited series issue number 175. Signed by Joe, who did the inking on this over Frank Miller, I believe.
Wow.
So this is the first time that Wolverine got his own series back in 1982.
Nice. Frank Miller
First solo Wolverine comic, Yukio cameo on the last page. So, okay, so let's talk about price. They've been going for about $102 unsigned, okay? So I'm going to start this at $60.
Holy crap. I'll start it off with $60.
All right. I mean, it presents a lot better than 7.
So Wolverine number 1, the Frank Miller series.
Yep.
Yeah. Claremont, Miller, and Rubenstein.
Oh, I got outbid. Robert's got me for 70.
And look at that, Barry Bostwick and Megaforce on the back cover. Oh,
as
God.
Ace Hunter.
Oh, we have Sean in for 75 right now is the highest one. Ian and Robert, you also bid, but Sean's got you beat. $75. That's a steal for that book.
Yeah.
Only to go up too, because again, Deadpool 3 is going to have Wolverine. Anything that Wolverine touches is going to go. And you consider this a modern key as well, because who can afford 180s and 181s?
Well,
So,
I'm gonna push it. I'll go 80. Oh, never mind. Robert beat me.
No, Robert beat you to it.
Robert beat me. So Robert, you got it at 85. We're gonna set the timer now for 1 minute.
Oh, Robert, we get double 80s on there. So Robert Cantor had 81st. So if Robert Fallon wants to go up
on this stuff, if you bid around the same time I do, you got me beat. I'll give you that one.
There you go. That's nice.
But you know what? The part that sucks is I'll go 100.
Oof, taking it to 100. I mean, for my money, this book, I think this is more significant than 181.
Well, even unsigned, like I said, it goes for $100. So
yeah,
that's Chris. That's my daughter. She's bidding for me for $100 on there. So yes, so $100. We're going to start the timer over again, and we're back to a minute. Yeah, that's a up.
Oh,
Robert, did I need to start treating you like Carl? Robert got it 115. We're starting the timer over again. $115 for Wolverine number 1. Said it's 7.5. Signature series signed by Rubenstein.
Yes, indeed.
Wow. Robert, you got me on this one. I'm good. Same thing. I got to limit what I could do, and Carl blew my limit out of the water on the other one, and you're hitting me on this one. We're down to 30 seconds.
I think 115 is a steal for the book. Oh wait,
it really is.
That's a steal too.
Oh, Sean gets it at 120.
Oh, we have Sean just coming in at 120. All right, we're gonna start the timer back over. Thank you, Sean. Now I got to call you bad names. Let's see. Carl, you need to put your phone away. Yeah, put your phone away. Oh, Robert came back at 125. We're going to put it back another minute.
Now, wasn't Carl dodging a Christmas party to watch this extravaganza?
Yeah, Carl is right now. He's creating a villain, namely me. All right, Robert, we have you at 125. We have 40 seconds left. Honestly, to me, that's still a steal.
Yeah.
Being a signature series, even no signatures, it's 100 to 102.
That's right.
I bet on eBay it's going even higher. I bet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we are down to 20 seconds. We have Robert in the lead at 125. All right, down to 10 seconds. I'll start a countdown from 5. All right, we got 5, 4. Oh, Sean came in at 130 in the last few seconds. We're going to start the timer over again. Thank you, Sean. Oh, Robert's coming back at 135. We'll start the timer over again. Thank y'all so much for this. This is, I said the money's going to such a great cause. Thank everybody who's on here bidding. Even if I hate you, I love you for doing this.
Hey, just for giggles, right now on eBay, there's one that's a 7.5 that's signed by Frank, but it's going for $350.
Oh yeah.
Slab, yeah.
All right, we are down to 25 seconds. We have Robert in the lead at 135. I'll get down to 10 seconds and we'll count it down. We're down to 15 seconds. So it's your last chance to do any bids. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Robert, you got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Robert.
All right. Let's see what we've got here left. All right. Here's one of my last ones. Actually, I've got a choice to do. I have two really good ones left. We'll do this one first. I have one that's graded, one not. This one was actually donated by one of our customers who is actually a good friend of, loves Mike every time he comes in. A guy named Johnny Lane. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 194. It's the first appearance of Black Cat. It is a newsstand copy. There's the lines not through it like that. It's probably about a 7.0 from looking at it. These things go for some crazy money. But you know what? We're going to start the bidding off. Hey, that's him right there, Johnny Lane. Thank you, Johnny, so much. Johnny actually donated this piece. Just to get the bidding started, we're going to start it off at $75.
Wow.
So $75, like I said, it's around a 7.0, 7.5. First appearance of Black Cat. Still gorgeous copy. Honestly, if you send it into Darren and got it, all right, we have Mike Brewer already started at 75. Yep. You sent this into Darren and got it pressed, it's probably going to come up a lot more than a 7.5. We have Robert at 80. We have Kelvin in at 90. So first appearance of Black Cat, Amazing Spider-Man 194. We are at $90 with Kelvin. All right, since we kind of got a little lag here, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 60 seconds. Kelvin is in the lead on this. And once again, just let everybody know, I said, if you win something on here, if you would send me a message on Facebook, on email, whatever. Oh, we have Lee in at 100. Perfect. Thank you, Lee.
It's a major key book right there.
It is. It's a great book. Sorry, Robert, you got outbid by Lee already. He already bid 100. If you'll send me your email via Facebook, Messenger, through Instagram, whatever, however you're watching it, send me a message with your email address. Then I can go ahead and get an invoice out to you via Square, so we can go ahead and pay for this. All right, we're going to restart the thing since Lee. Have you already started with Lee bid? All right, so we are actually down to 30 seconds right now.
I just looked online, and the two slabbed copies of this in a 7.0 and an 8.0 both go for $250. So this price is a steal.
All right, we have Sean at 125. Brett, you put 120. Sean got you beat. Oh, we have Mike that came in at 130. We're going to start time. Brett, you got beat. Mike came in at 130 first. Sorry about that. Yeah, believe me, if I said you send this in to Darren, let Darren take care of this, you're probably going to get a lot more than a 7.0, 7.5 out of this. The little marks that are on it will be pressed out very, very easily.
Oh, yeah.
So right now we have one owner. Yep, Johnny Lane. He's the one. He bought it from the get go. So right now we have Mike Brewer at $130. We have 30 seconds left.
Robert Cantor came in at 135. I'm looking right now.
Where's that at?
He was right after. I see Robert Cantor has 135.
It hasn't shown up on this end yet.
Okay. All right.
Robert Tanner?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not seeing that either, but let's see.
We'll restart it for 1 minute and give it a chance to come up. Because I don't see it on this end. Robert Tanner?
Yeah.
135?
Wow. If Robert's listening, enter it again just to be safe.
No, he said he didn't bid on it.
Oh, he didn't?
No. All right. So we're still at 130 for Mike Brewer.
Okay.
No, Mike, this is not the last book. We still have a few left. So, Mike, you're still at the lead at 130 on this. We're down to 30 seconds. Sorry about the confusion on that.
All right.
Oh yeah, Robert's saying he was bidding on the last book, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that.
So, all right. So we're down to 10 seconds on this one. We have Mike Brewer the lead at 130, down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Thank you, Mike.
All right.
All right, Darren, you're up.
Again. All right. So let's do this again. I'm going to bundle some stuff. Again, I've got another set from the amazing folks at Comic Sense, World Tree Era Edition. Again, in very minty quality. And the cover B. All right. And we're going to start it again at $6.
Do what now?
$6.
$6
for both. That's right.
So error and the variant.
That's right. Well, error and B. Sorry.
Error and B cover. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start at $6.
$6 from the
So
great
this is different from the other one with all the other stuff. So this is $6. All right, we'll start it at $6. Come on. $6, that's kind of an easy bid to go on.
It's a no-brainer. Total no-brainer.
Oh, we have Mike Brewer coming in at 10 to start it off. Sorry, Jamarcus, you got outbid really quick. You got to be quicker than that, buddy. Oh, Jamarcus is in at 15. He wasn't quick the first time, but he was quick the second time. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 1 minute. And right now we have Jamarcus at the head with $15.
Again, I mean,
where's the book? Kelvin's asking, where's the book? So the World Tree #1 Error Edition?
Yep.
Which is the one that got recalled. So a lot of them went back and got destroyed.
Right. And then the B issue, the B cover.
And the B cover. Cool.
Yeah. Nice little set from the guys at Comic Sense.
So right now we have Jamarcus ahead with 15, and you got about 20 seconds left. All right, we're going to start a countdown at 10 seconds pretty soon. All right, we are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jamarcus, you got it. All right, I'm coming up on one of my last ones real quick here. I saved this one for just this occasion. We have Harley's Little Black Book, #5, with a beautiful Neil Adams recreation cover of the whole Muhammad Ali thing. actually CGC 9.6 signature series signed by Neil Adams down here at the very
Wow.
bottom.
Very nice.
So Neil Adams, you know what? Screw. All right. Honestly, I haven't looked up even see what it goes for. I'm just gonna say we'll start this off at $100. Neil Adams autographed Harley's Little Black Book is the homage version signed by Neil on February 17th of 2017.
We got Steve at 100.
Oh, Steve McMillan, we started off with $100. And yes, that's it. This one is signed at the very bottom by Neil down here. Signature Series CGC. So we'll go ahead and start. Oh, we have Robert coming in at 110. Neil Adams autographed Harley's Little Black Book number 5. Beautiful cover. I love it. Even in the background,
Steve's at 120.
we have Steve McMillan at 120. Steve has all the little characters in the background, just like the original Superman versus Muhammad Ali, but been replaced with more different other things. Of course, you have the back of Batman's head. Got a bunch of different, more modern characters and different things and aliens in here. Let me back it up so you can see a little. There we go.
Which issue number is it? 5?
It is issue number 5.
Okay.
Signed by. Should we go ahead and start the timer, Krista? Signed by Neil Adams.
Okay.
This was done, if I'm not mistaken, this was done at Pensacon back in 2017.
Wow.
So Harley's Little Black Book number 5, signed by Neil Adams, CGC Signature Series 9.6. Oh, we have Robert came in at 125. We'll start the timer over again. So once again, Harley's Little Black Book number 5, signed by Neil Adams, graded, Signature Series 9.6. Steve McMillan we have coming in at 150. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Robert, too, for coming in. Right now, we have Steve McMillan, the lead here for $150. And like I said, remember, all this money is going to Mike Grell's family, him and Mary, to kind of help take care of. Oh, thank you, Robert, 160. But
I believe it was a Treasury edition that the original Superman versus Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Up to 160. Beautiful. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, I think, sorry, we have Steve McMillan come in at 175. We'll start the timer over again. But yeah, this is one of those ones that it's like an homage cover, which is odd because Neil did the original cover and then did this one as well.
Right.
Which I loved about the original Treasury one was I loved the back of it. It had the list of all the people he had thrown into the background.
Right.
Everybody who was famous.
Robert coming in at 180.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, it had everyone who was famous in 1976 on it.
Yeah, the Beatles were in it. There was all kinds of stuff. It was crazy.
Telly Savalas, I think, was in there. Jimmy Carter was in there. Yeah, it's crazy.
Michael Jackson, I think, was in there.
I think you're right. Yeah. Hundreds. I mean, there were like hundreds of people drawn into that.
All right, we are at $180 right now to Robert Kantner. We are down to 30 seconds. Oh, come on, Steve. You got a little more gumption than that.
Oh, so close.
Come on, I know what you do for a living. You can afford it.
Yeah, make it an even 200. Come on.
Yeah, you make it even 200. I think it's all yours, Steve. Got down to 15 seconds. All right, we'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, we're good. Thank you very much, Robert. Thank you. Thank you too, Steve, for bidding on it.
They tell time different in Biloxi, apparently.
Well, it doesn't help, but I can't see the countdown thing on it. Yes, 180. All right, Darren, you got anything else?
Oh, I got lots of stuff.
All right, bring them on.
All right, so let's go to another classic that came out in the mid-'80s. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, number 4. Batman takes on Supes. Great story, great anti-nuke sentiments in this book. So I'm going to start that. Well, it's been going for about $50. I'm going to start it at 25.
25? All right. Well, if nobody else bids in the next few seconds, I'll do it, but we'll give them a chance first. Oh, we have Jamarcus in at 30.
There you go.
Oh, wait.
Steve, Mike, y'all got bid. Oh, Johnny Lane's in at 45.
No. Look, Steve Mellon Jr.
Steve, I'm sorry, Steve's in at 50. Never mind. I can't read fast enough. So
Yeah, he
Steve
jumped
at
in.
$50.
He's not messing around this time.
No, he's. I know Steve. If he sees something he wants, he'll get it. Oh, apparently Jamarcus does too. Jamarcus says 65 on it. Oh, Johnny just got outbid.
Yeah, 665 is the current bid. All right, thank goodness you guys, because I was going to jump in for a second, but no way.
I'll tell you what, it's going to come up. Johnny's up to 70. Oh, sorry, Steve McMillan got it 75. But I'll tell you what, keep going. I'll let Krista take over a second. I'm going to add to your auction.
Oh, this could be interesting.
Oh boy, yeah, man, because that's a steal at
Yeah, it is.
75 for that book. That's amazing. 9.2.
Yeah. White pages and all.
Yeah. And back in the day, I got in late, but I had 3 and 4.
Got Steven at 100.
Steven just jumped to 100.
I'm going to start the timer of 1 minute.
And that's without seeing what Scott's going to throw in here. He's got something.
Oh, I'm a fat liar. Dad has something to add.
And Johnny's already up to.
Johnny's at 150.
All right, we're gonna add to this. Johnny's at 150.
Yeah.
If you'll switch it over to the screen here.
There it is.
It is not graded, but we're gonna add number 1.
Woo!
Signed by Klaus Jansen.
Nice. Wow. Whoa.
We're gonna add this to it.
Wow.
So right now,
wow.
Johnny, you already bid 150. You're getting both books. You're getting the number 4 9.2 graded. Then you're also getting Steve McMillan is at $200. So
yeah,
you're getting
oh my God.
You're getting the number 1 signed by Klaus Jansen. Not great. Johnny's up to $250. So we got the number 1 signed by Klaus Jansen and the graded 9.2 number 4 ready to go. And we have Johnny as the lead at $250. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it just goes too well together. You can't not.
It's perfect.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 1 minute. And right now we have Johnny at the lead for $250 for Dark Knight Returns number 1 signed by Klaus Jansen. And number 4 graded 9.2. Come on, Steve, you can. I don't you. Just go make a few more drug busts. You'll be fine.
Hey yo.
No.
Steve's one of our locals. He's a police officer down here. So
I remember 5 minutes ago when I was much younger thinking, "Oh, I'm going to get in on this one." Not so much now.
So
you don't want to go 275?
All right, we are down to 15 seconds. We have Johnny Lane at the lead at 250. So we're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And congratulations, Johnny. Thank you, Steve. I really appreciate it.
Very good. Thank you, Johnny.
All right. We'll go for, let's see. We'll do another one here. This one will be kind of fun. Let me grab it. Sorry. It's taking me a second. I should have got all the stuff ready to begin with. All right. So what we have next is a Sabretooth number 1 signed by Mark Texera. It is actually great. Our number is number 4609 of 10,000. So there's not a lot of them. Really. Come on. All right. It also has a COA from Dynamic Forces. Oops, sorry.
You're going to break it.
So basically, Sabretooth number 1 signed by Mark Texera. Mark's here pretty often. This was not one he signed when he was here. He did it for Dynamic Forces. We'll start this one off at, let's just say $20. So $20 for Sabretooth #1, signed by Mark Texera. It's numbered and has a COA. Bring it up there a little bit so you can see it better. And actually, it's kind of funny. This is actually Mark's old style of signing. He's actually changed it since back then. He probably actually signed this one back when it came out, probably back in the 90s. Ian, we have Ian in at $20. Thank you, Ian. We'll go ahead and set the timer at 60 seconds. And see if anybody else is interested. Oddly enough, the cover that's on the inside of here, we actually had the original art for it here for probably 3 years before I ended up selling it on Heritage Auction for Mike. Oh, this was, yeah, it probably was on QVC. So it probably was done back in the 90s through Dynamic Forces. But yeah, we actually had the original artwork for Sabretooth. You can see behind here. I don't want to get in there and open it up. But yeah, it actually, the artwork was here for #1 and I think #4 for about 3 years hanging up before we actually ended up selling them for Mark. All right, we are down to about 15 seconds. We're at $20. All right, getting down to it. 10, 9, 8.
Oh, 25.
Come in at 25. We're going to reset the timer for 1 minute. So $25 for Sabretooth #1, signed by Mark Texera, which is odd. Knowing Mark now, his signature is a lot less defined and a lot more quick done. This is actually closer to his signature than it is his autograph, which is kind of weird. So, all right, we're at $25. Sabretooth #1, signed by Mark Texera, numbered with a COA.
He's a busy man. He got to write
He
quicker
is.
now.
Thank you, Lance, for the bid on here. We are down to 25 seconds. A little bit more, and then we can go ahead and move on to the next thing, which it looks like Darren's getting ready up there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're down to 15 seconds. Do a little countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Lance, thank you. Congratulations. You got that Sabretooth #1, signed by Mark Texera. All right, Darren, you're up.
Okay, so I'm throwing the gauntlet down on this one. I think you're going to like this. Let's split this up so we can make this go longer, all right? Okay, so we're going to call this the Mike Grell bundle. So as I said, we had him over the house for Decepticon 3, and he did a shot of Malort with the rest of us lunatics, including
you can stop there.
Yeah, including Ming Chen. And we sat around and we were chatting, listening to music, and he talked a lot about John Sable. And I happen to have a stack of John Sable comics out. And while he's telling me stories about things that were personal to the issues and the covers, he signed like 30 copies, 30 issues. So, wow. We got issue 12, signed by Mike. Issue 14, signed by Mike. 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. So let's limit the bundle to that. So how many issues was that? About 7? 2,
Yes,
3,
right.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Let's do a starting bid of $40.
All right, $40 for the Sable bundle, all autographed by Mike.
The quality of the books is pretty nice. Very fine plus to near mint minus for all of them.
Oh, we have Derek that's coming in at 50 right off the bat. Thank you, Derek.
There you go.
All right.
So, all right, Derek, we have you at $50, and we're going to go ahead and start our timer for the Sable bundle. 7 earlier issues of Sable, signed by Mike.
That's it.
And it's some amazing stuff. This is when the Sable series really was hitting its stride. Coincidentally, issues 1 through 13 are the first volume of the hardcover. 14 to 27 are the second. And so we're working on the pages of the books that Darren is sharing with us there right now, cleaning them up, looking at the artwork. To go in and look at it that closely, it's just amazing. This was, like I said, peak Mike Grell. Like, he was firing on all cylinders creatively. The stories, real world, gritty, exciting. To me, it's still, this is before I knew him.
We're down
This
to
was
10
this was my
seconds.
favorite series. My favorite comic book series of all time was John Sable Freelance.
Down to 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Derek, thank you. You've got the bundle.
Derek.
All right, so the next thing I'm going to put up, I don't have it in hand. We have a comic artist named Stephen Butler who is known for doing Silver Sable, Sonic the Hedgehog, Betty Veronica. He did a Princess Projector piece that's on 8.5 by 11. It's a pencil, ink, and color drawing that he wanted to donate for this. And we will put it up. Nope, next one up. There we go. So it is Princess Projector.
No.
It's an 8.5 by 11 original piece done by Stephen Butler.
Wow.
We're going to go ahead and start this out. Let's see. Honestly, I mean, Steve didn't give me a price. I know what he normally charges for stuff like this, but you know what? We're going to start it off at $50.
That's a lot of work you put into that too.
It is, and I love the fact that he actually even put like the starry backfield, like what Mike kind of does with his multimedia stuff. It's a beautiful piece. The backgrounds, the fact she's on that pillow. So yeah, we're going to start this off at $50. So Stephen, but this is an original piece. I don't have it in hand, but I will have it within the next few days. Steve was generous enough to send over. Oh, Gail, we have in at $100. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, Joanne. Really appreciate it. But yeah, so we're at $100 right now for this 8.5 by 11 original piece, penciled, inked, and hand colored, all by Stephen.
Gorgeous, man.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece. When he sent it to me, I was in awe. I was, completely dumbfounded on it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start the timer. Oh, hold on. We have Johnny that just jumped in at $200 for the pencil, inked, and hand colored piece from Stephen Butler for Princess Projectra from Legion of Superheroes. We're going to go ahead and start the timer now. Johnny, you're in the lead at $200. Yeah. Thank you.
And let's be honest, that $200 amount for this, I don't know, Stephen, what he charges, but I would say we're still under what it would cost to get something.
Oh, hold on. We have Gail that just jumped in at $250. Thank you, Gail.
Yeah.
Oh man, we're going to start the timer back over. This is a gorgeous piece. Derek, it's weird you can't see the $200 piece. And Lee, yes, it probably is less than the normal price, especially for a piece that's detailed by this. So like I said, it is 8.5 by 11, done on cardstock. Oh, we have Johnny just came in at $275. We're going to start the timer over again.
Wow.
Yeah, the chat is lagged, but last thing I said, we went to the 1 minute on these things instead of 30 seconds.
And I think it's different for everybody. I think wherever you are, it depends.
Oh, we've had Gail in at $300. Thank you, Gail. All right. We are currently at $300 for the Princess Projector piece from Stephen Butler. And like I said, it is an all original 8.5 by 11. It was penciled, inked, and hand colored by Stephen Butler. Wow. Oh, we have Johnny in at $325. Thank you, Johnny. Oh, yes. Yeah. And like I said, all this money is going to a very, very good cause. I am jealous. I'll be honest with you. I was planning on bidding on this piece, but y'all have outdone what my budget is.
Oh, I was thinking about it too.
We have Gail in at $370. I'm sorry, $350. Thank you, Gail.
Wow.
So we are at $350 for this original Stephen Butler piece. It's at 8.5 by 11. Princess Projectra. It's hand colored, penciled, and inked by Stephen Butler. You see it signed at the bottom. I actually contacted him about what we were doing, and Steve graciously agreed to donate this piece for it. Oh, we have Johnny in at $375. Thank you, Johnny. We're restarting the timer back at 1 minute. When I saw the piece, I fell in love with it. I've got a lot of Legion original pieces from Oh, we have Gail just came in at $400. Thank you, Gail. All
Holy
right,
crap.
I'm loving this.
I think we just broke our record so far for the night.
I mean, this is one of those pieces, like I said, I wanted so bad, being a huge Legion fan, and just the fact what Steven did with it was just phenomenal. Even not just the figure, but the background, the buildings in the background. It's
so
phenomenal.
detailed. Yeah. Thank goodness he did Princess Projectra and not Saturn Girl. Otherwise, I would be in serious trouble.
I'll be honest with you. We had a talk, and he was trying to decide who wanted to do, and it was between Saturn Girl and Princess Projectra, and we both decided on Projectra because it would give more color to it. It just actually, no, I agree with you. If it was Saturn Girl, I would probably be going crazy. All right, we're down to 10 seconds. Sorry, now actually we're down to 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oof.
And it's gone for $400. Thank you, Gail, so much.
Gail.
It's going to a great cause. Thank you so much.
That's going to be a great piece to hang on your wall, Gail.
And as soon as, like I said, I do not have it in hand. As soon as I get it from Steve, it will get shipped out with no problem.
That was amazing.
All right, Darren, what you got to beat that?
You know, I'm always following you up.
You're selling the dog?
No, just wanted to be part of the.
Oh, we got a bid for the dog. Yes.
Wishbone's not for sale. All right, so let's go to another bundle for John Sable, signed by Grell, every single one. So these are earlier issues now. So we've got issue number 8. Okay.
Yeah.
A great cover. Issue number 9. Issue 10. '11.
Classic cover, one of the best.
This one is one of my favorites. Issue 13. Look at that.
Yeah.
And Gail, if you will, if you'll message the shop Facebook page with your email, I will send you an invoice via Square. And everybody else who's listening, if you want something at the end of this thing when we're done going live, send me a message via the page, whether it be you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And I will send you an email probably tomorrow versus and all I need is your email address. I'll send you an invoice via Square to get everything taken care of.
Issue 22. And then the last issue, 23. So that's 7 books. We're going to start it at $40 again.
All right.
All in fantastic shape.
So we got another the Sable bundle number 2, all signed by Mike Grell for $40.
That's right.
Derek's asking you put a little higher so I can see him better. Yeah, all we're seeing is the top of them.
There we go. Yes, there we go.
There we go. Bring
Even
them back a little bit. Oh, there we go. Now we can see. If you can flip through them real quick.
I will. Oh, get my big mitts out of the way.
Yeah. Derek's just messing with you. He knows what those look like.
All right, Derek bid in for $50. Thank you, Derek. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the timer at $50. So 7 issues of John Sable freelance. You said the earlier issues,
That's right.
all signed by Mike.
All in exceptional quality.
And so we've got Derek in the lead, or the bid right now at $50. We've got about 30 seconds left. Derek bid a smiley face or a drooly face or whatever, but yeah, that's it. So,
He's crying. He's crying from being so happy. Derek's a
all
great
right,
guy.
Derek, we are down to about 15 seconds now. You are still the lead bidder on it. And I'll give a countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you've got him, Derek. Thank you.
Awesome.
Derek,
Thank you,
Derek.
Derek.
Congrats. Derek's a great guy. I've met Derek. I've hung out with him a little bit, chatted with him at cons. Just a tremendous guy. Big Grell fan. Man, Mike appreciates it for sure.
Going to a good home.
All right, I'm getting down to the end of my stuff. The next we're going to do is another graded book. It is Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan #4.
Nice.
It's a signature series CBCS. It's an 8.0, but it is signed by Adam Hughes and by J. Michael Straczynski.
Wow.
So it is signed by both individuals. Let's just start it. Let's just say $100. So signed by Straczynski and by Adam Hughes.
And just to
It
get
does
those
have a beautiful
signatures,
Adam
probably
Hughes
more
cover.
than that.
What's that?
Just to get them signed by both of those guys is probably more than that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I saw Straczynski being at a convention. So and the worst part, being a big Babylon 5 fan, I fell in love with the thing when it first came through. This was one of those pieces that I kind of kept for myself, but I figured it would go to a good cause, so I figured I'd let it go.
There you go.
So Before Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan #4 with a beautiful Adam Hughes cover, signed by Adam Hughes and by J. Michael Straczynski, CBCS 8.0. Nobody?
Wow.
I guess I'm the only Straczynski fan. All right, well, we're going to... we have Johnny just jumped in at 125. All right, we're going to go and start a 60-second timer on it. Johnny Lane, 125. And also, by the way, just a reminder, Johnny was also one of the ones who donated that Amazing Spider-Man 194 for the auction, too.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny.
Yeah.
That's big. That's big news.
So, yeah, we've got that one. We are at 125, lead bidder being Johnny Lane. And we are down to 30 seconds on it. Come on, how often do you get, a Straczynski signature on something? I mean, look at that. And like I said, a little AH right there for Adam Hughes. It was signed back in 2013. So that was quite a while back. I'm sorry, no, 2016 it was signed. Excuse me. 2016 it was signed. So that was a good while back. All right, we are down to, never mind, time is up. Congratulations, Johnny. You got it. Thank you so much. All right, Darren, you're up.
All right, so we're going to bundle some more from the folks at Comic Sense. They gave me a whole bunch of Venoms. So we'll start with Venom Lethal Protector, the A through C cover set. Okay.
So that's the second series.
That is the second series, yes. So there's one cover A. Peach Momoko, I believe, covers B.
Ooh.
Yeah. And of course, the amazing Alex Ross cover C.
That's
gorgeous cover.
That's the timeless cover.
That's right. On top of that, we have Extreme Venomverse. A through E set. There's A.
Good Lord.
Yeah. There's a fantastic Scotty Young. This guy is so damn talented. Cover B. Cover C. I think it's Peach Momoko again. Correct me if I'm wrong, for cover D.
That looks like her, yeah.
Right. And then cover E. What is that? 9 issues, I think. We're going to start that at $15.
How much?
15.
I'll give you $15 for them.
All right. All right. We'll slowly go back through them again. These are nice. I mean, the quality is easily 9/8.
I got outbid by Brett putting them at $30.
30, yeah.
So Brett, you're the lead at 30. We'll go ahead and start a 60-second timer. Sean, you already got outbid by Brett for 30. We'll start a 30-second timer. He said 2 Peach Momokos. Those things get hot like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean is in at $40. We're going to restart the timer again.
which is still 40 is still under cover price, I think.
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
issues?
Let me see. There's A through C. It says 3 and 5, right? A, B, C, D. Yeah, eight issues.
And they're what? I
Eight
think they're
issues.
what? They're $4.99 cover price.
Yeah, $4.99.
Yep.
Good call.
Yeah, so
Alright.
still under right, even cover price.
Yeah.
The Scotty Young and the Peach Bocos are actually pretty.
Yeah. 2 peaches too.
Yeah. Those go for a lot more than cover. That's for sure.
All right, we are down to 20 seconds. Sean is in the lead. He's got the head bid at $40. All right, we're about to get down. We got to start doing a countdown at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Sean, congratulations. You got it for 40
Awesome.
bucks. All right, let's decide to go grab some more. I'm down to about one of my last pieces here.
All right.
All right.
We're going to go for an oldie but goodie. It is the Vampirella Pinup Special.
Oh, wow.
It is signed by Cesar and also by, you see, let's get it there, by
Adam
Adam
Hughes.
Hughes, little AH right there. It does have the certificate from Dynamic Forces. So signed twice, nice Adam Hughes cover. Cesar, I think, was the writer on it. Or no, I think it was the interior art, excuse me. Signed by both of them, and we'll just start the bidding out at $25. So an Adam Hughes signature, along with Cesar, who actually I don't even know if he's in the industry anymore. I don't know if it's Caesar or Cesar or spelled Cesar. But yeah, we'll start that one at $25 for the Vampirella Pinup Special. Oh, we got Derek in at 25. Perfect. Thank you, Derek. And with that, Ian, you already got outbid. Oh, we have Robert come in at 40. Thank you, Robert.
Coming in hot at 40. Good.
All right, so we're at $40 for an Adam Hughes and Cesar thing. It's actually number 2. It is number 267 of 400. So there's 400 of these done.
Wow.
So we got Robert in the lead at 40. We're going to start the timer. And once again, like I said, well, we're coming to the close of everything. We only probably got a few things left. But thank you, everybody who's participated, who has bid, who's been a part of this. Know that the money is going to go to a great person for a great cause. My daughter's actually already done a kind of a quick add up before we got some of these later ones. Just let everybody know right now we're a little over $3,000 for helping Mike out.
Fantastic,
So,
guys.
Thank you to everybody.
Thank you.
We and like I said, that was actually about 10 minutes ago whenever she showed me after adding up the numbers. We were actually a little over $3,000 to help out Mike.
Nice.
So, right, we are down to about 15 seconds. Robert, you are still right in the lead with $40. We're down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Robert, you got it. Thank you. And everybody, just let you know, too, like I said, all this money is Darren, Jeff, and I we're all covering the shipping costs on it. So every bit of money that you're bidding on these things, every single penny is going to go to Mike.
Yep.
So also I do have to give a shout out to one of our other local comic artists, Roland Paris. Roland really wasn't, I mean, he didn't want to bid on anything. He said he's got so much stuff, but he did want to donate money. He donated a nice chunk of change as well to it. He just said, like I said, same thing. Anybody else, if you just want to donate some money, if you'll message me, I'll give you the Venmo, and you can just donate money, and all that money is going to go directly to Mike as well.
All right.
So, all right, Darren, you are up.
I've got a lot of stuff left. How long will you want to be on?
Dude, as long as you got stuff, people are buying them, and the money's going to Mike, I'll be here till freaking whatever you want.
So let's. I'm going to tie this into the one that the Dr. Manhattan one that you had. This is it. This is number 1. Watchmen.
9.4. Wow.
It's the introduction of all the heroes and the death of the comedian. I think he pavement dived in that original couple pages. Be real nice and clean. Okay. Where are my notes? I've lost my notes. So for a 9.4, they've been going for about $110. We're going to start this one at $50 for a bit of history here. This and the Dark Knight, when they came out, were revolutionary. Dystopic future. I mean, you talk about some of the best, some of the best writing at the time.
Yeah.
We got Johnny Lane at 55.
Here we go. Here's the back cover.
Yep. One of the most important comics in the history of
Got
comics.
Ian at 60.
Absolutely. Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons cover. Alan Moore doing the writing was just
Dude, Raw alone, that book sells for $100.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, we got Sean in at 70. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, a Raw book.
Johnny at 75.
Johnny, Johnny's in at 75. Yeah, that book, like I said, Raw sells for $100 all day long.
Yep. Yeah.
So we are lead bid with Johnny at 75. We're going to go ahead and start the 1 minute timer. Oh, we have Mike that came in at 80. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, Mike and Ian both hit 80 kind of close together.
Oh,
Johnny,
thank you, Johnny. Johnny is in at $100. Thank you, Johnny. So $100 for a CGC 9.4 Watchmen #1. I said, that's actually a good price. I said, ungraded, you're going to pay that for a raw copy. And then take a chance on it coming in at a 9.4 or better. Excuse me. All right, we're about down to 30 seconds. Oh, we have Sean just came in at 105. We'll start the timer over again. Thank you, Sean. So 105. Oh, we have Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Johnny just came in at 125. So yeah, this is it's a quintessential iconic book.
Oh yeah.
Frank Miller, Dave Gibbons. Actually, I think the last one I had was signed by Frank and Dave Gibbons. And it went for, we have Jason just jumped in at 135. So, all right. So we are starting the timer over again. Jason Robinson at 135. Thank you, Jason.
J-Rob coming in hard.
I mean, it's a great book. The 12-issue miniseries, they have college courses dedicated to just that book.
Right.
Oh, God. Killing me. All right.
All right, we are down to about 30 seconds. Ian. Yep, Ian, look, the money's going to a good cause. You can jump on back in again. The money is going to a very, very good cause. And you're still getting the book for probably cheaper than what you'd have to pay for it at retail.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Jason. Yeah, Jason's in at 135.
Man, I'll do 140.
Oh, we have Jeff just jumped in at 140. You got outbid right off the bat. Sean's back at 150.
Wow.
The timer again.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a great book.
I was in college when this came out. I remember reading it, just having my mind blown. In between this one and the Dark Knight, it was like, wow, just everybody's got to up their game.
Yeah, those all came out late or mid 80s.
Yep.
Well, and it's important too. People kind of forget we're talking about Mike Grell. So it went Dark Knight, Watchmen, Green Arrow, Longbow Hunters. Mike was right out of the gate, right behind two of the most seminal series in the entire history of comics.
Well, they were all the beginning of what eventually became Vertigo.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. Between that and then the Alan Moore Swamp Thing, I mean, that was all the start of what eventually became the Vertigo imprint. All right, we are down to 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you, Sean. You're the winner. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to throw one of my last little things. I'm going to throw something odd in. You were talking about Scotty Young earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So in a collection I bought a while back, had a bunch of these. So, well, not this. There's only one of these, but a bunch of different ones. A Scotty Young sketchbook. So apparently he only does a very limited amount of these sketchbooks when he takes around to the conventions. This one is his things. It is signed by Scotty up here. It has nothing more than a bunch of sketches and random things that he kind of, I guess, warms up with. Some beautiful drawings inside. If you're a Scotty Young fan, this is one of those things that
Wow.
you don't run into very often.
Nope.
So it is,
Remember
like,
when-
you can tell, it's actually smaller than a comic book. It's like an ash can size. We're gonna start the bidding on that at $50.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scotty Young autographed sketchbook things. Like I said, it's on the back. It's got his. This was like 2013. Looks like it came out. So yeah, 2013. So this is one of his earlier ones. Oh, Mike, we have Mike first start off with for $50. Ian, you got beat out. Sorry, man. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Ian, both. Mike, you're in the lead at $50 for the Scotty Young Things sketchbook.
The first time I visited your shop, I remember you had just gotten that collection and you had a ton of those things.
Yeah, there was quite a few different ones. Some of the other ones have already sold, but they were a lot more expensive than this one. Some of the ones that are
Right.
earlier than this. But I've seen these here. I've seen actually go online for like 125, 140 bucks.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, because apparently they're very limited. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the timer. Right now we have Mike in the lead at Mike in the lead at 50 for the Scotty Young sketchbook. And like I said, it's just full of so many cool things. A lot of it's pencil sketches, some of it's pen and ink.
That guy has got one mind, I'll tell you, one devious mind. Look at that.
I mean, it's beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you a thought process. This looks like that was from the Wonderful World of Oz that he did.
Right.
Like I said, just kind of gives you an insight to his thought process when
Look at
doing all this stuff.
Look at that.
And then there's Scotty's signature right there. All right, we are down to about 15 seconds. Mike, Jason, we're at 52. Can you raise it to 55? Because we've tried to do stuff in $5 increments. If you don't mind doing it at 55, we'll go ahead and start the timer over again. Oh, never mind. Steven's got you beat at 55. Steven, thank you. Jason, thank you. So, yes, the Scotty Young Things autographed sketchbook. So we just started the timer over. We're down to about 50 seconds left. And like I said, it's a beautiful piece. There's the back side showing, his SY, Scotty Young 2013, the sketchbook from then. Just a beautiful piece and something you don't run into very often. Well, you figure this is from 8 years ago, so he only did it for while he was on the circuit during that year. And even then, he just, pretty much whatever he sold. So, all right, we're down to about 20 seconds. We have Steven in the lead for 55. All right, down to 15 seconds. We'll start a countdown from 10 and go from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Steven, thank you very, very much. All right, Darren, you are up.
All right. Got the very last issue of the New Mutants.
Ooh.
9/8 quality. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Again, final issue. The back is as clean as the front. White pages on the inside. All right, so let's talk about the price. New Mutants 100 has been going for about 75. I'm going to start this at 30, which is just
Wow.
steal. Don't have to get it slabbed when it's a 9/8. You know? Let's see what it says here. First appearance of X-Force. Well, there you go. That's key. First full appearance of Shatterstar. Lance starting at 40. Very nice. Oh.
Oh, we got Jamarcus in at 45. Sorry, Ian. It came up before yours. But you could go to 50.
Gosh, I think it costs around $50 to get a book slabbed and graded, doesn't it?
Yeah, Ian. You're winning at 50.
Yeah.
$50 for a slab 9.8 New Mutants 100.
Yeah.
Does it come with lube? All right, we're gonna go ahead. I guess we'll start the timer.
Start the timer for this
60
bad boy
seconds.
right here.
Ian, you're in charge. You're the lead at $50 for a New Mutants number 100, 9.8. That's a steal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a steal, not a deal.
Oh, we got Lance coming in at 55. So we'll start the
Wow.
timer over. Thank you, Lance.
All right, just so we're all on the same page. Jeff, what are you drinking? What's the brew of choice?
Oh, we got Ian
well,
at 60. I'm starting the
Oh,
timer
Ian's at
over.
60. In Asheville, we have a brewery called Highland Brewing Company. They do a Cold Mountain Winter Ale every November. They do a big release party, so it's a local brew.
Very nice.
I'm drinking a Cold Mountain Winter crap beer.
What?
Being close to the border of Canada, we've adopted the band Rush, so I'm drinking the Rush beer.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
thought you'd gone for the Labatt's.
I'll tell you something. This thing has got so much alcohol content, my brain is melted.
Oh.
It's just
It's a rush, man.
Lance,
It is
we
a
have
rush.
Lance in. Lance is in at 65. Thank you, Lance.
whoa.
Start the timer back over. We're
Here we
getting
go.
closer. I mean, it's still a steal.
It is.
Yeah. Like I said, it costs you $50 to pay to get it graded and slabbed. I mean, come
Oh, yeah.
on.
And then not even guaranteed you're going to get a 9.8 out of it.
Right. That's right.
9.8 is a tough one to get, especially a book that age.
I mean, I've only seen a few higher than that. I've had a few 9.9s and one 10.0, but that was they're very few and far in between.
Wow.
I think the
You
last
have to-
10.0, Johnny Lane, who was out here bidding, ended up with it was a Batman Dam number 1. He got a 10.0 on.
Oh, wow.
that we
I would
sent
think
off.
I would think to get a 10.0, you would have to be standing at the end of the printing press with CGC standing there next to you.
Well, what was weird was it's one of those oversized square bound formats. All right, we're down to 5 seconds. Last chance.
Yeah.
All right, Lance, you've got it for $65.
Okay,
All right, let's see what else I can dig up over here. All right. Since we seem to have some fans of this on here, this was another thing that was sent in from Jan Silent Bob's Secret Stash. It's a little bit of a different thing, but it is Masters of the Universe Revelation number 1. It is one of the variant covers. I want to say this is the Jetpack Comics variant, signed by Kevin up at the very top. These things normally sell for like $50, but we're going to go ahead and start it at $25. You can't get a Kevin Smith signature for $25 anywhere else.
No.
So, Master
No.
Universe Revelation. This is the series that was written by Kevin, which they based the cartoon series off of as well. Master Universe
Mike
Revelation
at
number 1.
25.
All right, we got Mike started at $25 for Master Universe Revelation number 1, signed by Kevin Smith. And let me open it to make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the Jetpacks comic variant. Let's see.
I see Spencer asking the question. We were over 3,000 a little bit earlier.
I'm sorry.
Spencer was asking how much we've raised so far. I was just telling
Total. I don't know. When Krista added it up earlier, we were well over $3,000. If you give her a little bit to add stuff up again, we can tell you closer.
Mike
But all right,
Brewer,
so we have Mike
up to
Brewer at 35.
There you
Yeah,
go.
this is the Jetpacks comic variant. These are. We have Robert just jumped in at 40 for it. We have, like I said, these were all donated by the Secret Stash. I know with these, they had a deal with Jetpack. Like I said, we actually have a group called the Comics Coalition with a bunch of retailers that we all are involved with where we help each other out. And this happened to be part of one of those deals with there where they got their own exclusive cover and they sent a bunch up to the stash and Kevin signed them, sent them back. And then plus they kept a few of them as well. So, all right. So we're going to start the timer again. Go ahead and start it at 60 seconds for this. Currently, we have Robert Cantor at $40, the lead bid. And Krista is busy adding up the totals on stuff right now. So probably by the time the timer runs out, we will see what we've got.
Well, that's putting some pressure on her.
Well, I know as of the Stephen Butler piece, it was over $3,000.
Wow.
Right.
So we've sold a few things since then. So we are a little over $3,600 right now. We're close to $3,700, and that doesn't count what's on there right now. So actually, after this, we'll probably be over the $3,700. And we're down to 5 seconds. Robert, you're the lead. Down to 2, 1. All right, Robert, you've got it for $40. Thank you.
Excellent.
All right. I got more.
You got more? All right, we'll switch over to you.
All right. So we've got another CGC signature series, Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo, #1. Black and white variant, sketch cover and signed by Mark Silvestri. An 8.5. There are none of this grade signed by Silvestri on the CGC, or sorry, the GPA.
We can barely hear you.
Sorry.
Your mic.
Okay, so this is going to go for $50. This is what I'm starting to bid at.
You're cutting out on us, Darren. I didn't hear anything on that.
Really?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I hear you great now.
All right, $50.
Holy crap! Well, you already got Johnny jumped in at 75.
There you go. There you go.
So, Batman Joker is that #1? You said
Yeah.
That's a great cover. Wow.
signed by Silvestri for good lord, $75.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and start the timer then. $75. Johnny, thank you very much, Johnny. You're in the lead for it.
We're putting a pause on the timer. He's bringing something in.
Uh-oh. What could it be?
Piggybacking?
He's piggybacking.
Oh.
What it is, the world will know hopefully in a few seconds.
Sweetening the pot.
Graded one. Ooh, that's
And this
great.
is considered a 1 in 250 variant.
You're not piggybacking?
No, we're not gonna piggyback.
Oh, never
No?
mind. I lied to you guys. He walked away. We're back at
Oh.
1 minute, guys.
So we're still at 75. All right.
Yep.
Yeah,
Still
Ernie's got the
75.
lead.
Yeah, we have Johnny Lane at $75. And the next one's going to have to be, I think I have like one more after this, but
Okay.
He says that every time, guys.
well, actually I have one more that like, oh, after talking about it, we have to do this just for the giggles for any of the CGC collectors.
Oh. Well, Johnny's running away with this one.
Yeah, no, that's a steal. Silvestri signature, that's a freaking steal.
Yep.
All right, we're down to 15 seconds. All right, down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all right, Johnny, you got it.
Nice.
All right, so I was hesitant, but I'm going to go and do it anyway. We have a Lady Death Scorched Earth #1.
Wow.
Signature series graded 9.9. Signed by Brian Polito. It's a Don Mateague foil cover. It was one of the Kickstarter exclusives. Now, there is one small thing that's wrong, which, as Darren well knows, you can get it fixed with no problem. There is a little scuff on the case. It's not on the book, it's on the case. But it is a 9.9. Signed by Brian Polito. Lady Death Scorched Earth #1. I'm just going to start it at $100 for a 9.9, which, as everybody knows, it's kind of unheard of. And what I love, though, when they do the 9.9s and 10.0, it's actually done in gold. So we'll do that we'll start it off at $100. Lady Death, Scorched Earth from Coffin Comics. It's the Don McTeague foil Kickstarter exclusive. All right, we have, Anthony Albrechtston jumped in at $100. Thank you, Anthony. I guess Anthony, I hope you got off work or something. So yeah, we have this one for $100. We'll go ahead and start the timer at 60 seconds.
What's the year on that?
That is from 2019.
Okay.
I'm sorry, no, it's signed by Polito in 2019. Yeah, they also came out in 2019. So
okay, so that's the only issue that they did of this run.
Well, this is one of the variant covers. This was the Kickstarter exclusive. So the only way you could get this was to support the Kickstarter. They had different variations of it, but this was the foil variant of it. All right, we're down to 30 seconds.
Who was that signed by?
Signed by Brian Polito. And like I said, this is a steal right now at $100 for a 9.9 Coffin Comics.
Whoa, just jumped to 150.
Oh,
Steven
just jumped in
up.
at 150. We're going to start the timer back over. And like I said, it's
last
foil.
time-
It's got the nice prismatic look to it. The Don McTeague cover.
Are you ready for this? The last time it sold at this grade, signed by Brian, is October of 2019. At least what they have on the census. It sold for $500.
Oh,
so that's a steal. It's an absolute steal at this.
All right, you're at $150, and like I said, it's got there's Polito's signature right at the very top.
Right.
And like I said, it does have the little scuff right there, but I mean, honestly, you could send it in $15, get it redone.
That's it.
So you're getting a $500 book for $150. All right, we're down to about 15 seconds. Anybody else win it? Steven, you're going to get this for a freaking deal here. All right, we're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Steven, congratulations. You got it for $100.
Nice. Very nice. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I kicked my camera.
such a good deal. There was an earthquake.
Yeah, I know.
He's out of control.
I think I had a heart attack.
All right, so I got another one from the guys at Comic Sense. They donated let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 6-issue set. Wesley Snipes' book is called The Exiled. You've got the 1 in 25, okay, and the A through F set, all in 9/8 condition. We're starting the bid at $10.
What?
Yep. $10.
Holy crap. All right. So Wesley Snipes Exiled. So A through F, you said? And then the 1 in 50?
And the 1 in 25.
Oh, yep. 25. So that's 7 books. For good Lord, for $10. I'll start you off.
All right. This is a movie poster version, it looks like.
Does it come with a bad tax report?
Autograph from jail? No.
It's tax free.
All right, we're gonna start it off at $10 for the set.
This one's a great cover right here. Look at this.
Wow. Krista's got my bid in there, so
There we go.
I just got outbid by Jamarcus for 20.
Wow. Still a steal.
He must have fallen asleep for a while.
And these are Whatnot exclusives, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Whatnot Publishing.
All right, we'll go ahead and start the timer at 60 seconds. Jamarcus has got us at $20 for a set of 7 of them, including the 1 in 25. Wesley Snipes.
Wasn't he the first Marvel movie with Blade?
Yes. Technically, he was kind of, I mean, technically, was it the one he did with Sylvester Stallone was supposed to be Judge Dredd, but ended up being Demolition Man instead.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
All right, we have Jamarcus in the lead at $20. You got about 20 seconds left. That's less than cover price still, included, especially considering you're getting the 1 in 25 variant.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're down to 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And congratulations, Jamarcus.
Thank you, sir.
All right. I guess we'll go back to, I'm going to try to stick with the Grell theme a little bit for a second. And I am going to throw up, actually, especially after Carl beat me after a bid, I might throw up actually. But we're going to do the Action Comic Special number 1, signed by Dan Jurgens.
Nice.
It has the COA with it. There's only 275 of these signed. This one is number 16 of 275. Signed by Dan Jurgens, right there on the cover with silver ink. We'll start it off at $20. So $20, which Jeff knows Dan, and to go get a signature from Dan is going to cost you a lot more than $20.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And such a nice guy. Huge fan of Mike's. Of course, Mike is a huge fan of his too. Mike helped Dan break into the comics business.
Oh, we have Ian in at $20. Yeah, because Dan took over doing Warlord for the longest time.
Yep. Mike brought him in to take over penciling Warlord. I saw Dan a couple of weeks ago at Columbus GalaxyCon. Just such a nice guy. Tremendous.
All right, we're going to go and start the timer at 60 seconds. We have Ian at $20 for the Dan Jurgens autographed Action Comic Special number 1.
Ian
and
Michael
was $5 cover price. Oh, we have Daniel's done jumped in.
Hey,
Thanks, Daniel. Daniel's in at 25. We're going to reset the timer again.
All right. And Daniel, thank you for your contributions. That Longbow Hunters preview from DC was quite a hotly contested item.
Wow,
if you didn't see it,
That was the second highest to go today, I think.
I think it was. I think it was one of the big ones for sure.
Yeah, it was. All right, so we got Daniel at 25 for the Dan Jurgens autographed Action Comic Special number 1, and we are down to, what are we at? We're down to 20 seconds.
Yeah, a lot of people. There were words exchanged over the bidding of that.
Yeah, I had to use some cuss words by accident. All right, down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Daniel, congratulations. You ended up with that.
Excellent.
I got one more.
Right. Darren, you are up.
This is the final bundle of the John Sable signed sets by Mike Grell, and they're all in fantastic shape. So there's 8 issues now. So this is issue number 24. Okay. Issue 26. Issue 27. 28, which is a fantastic cover. 29. 30, another cool cover here. 33. And 34. So again, that's 8 issues. We're going to start this one off at $50.
Mike,
All 8 signed.
Yes, indeed.
Bundle number 3, all signed.
After a shot of Malort, so he was still standing when he signed these, which is no small feat.
Is always involved.
Yes.
It tastes like gym socks.
No, these are all in bags.
All right, we have Derek in at $50.
Derek's
I'm
in
going to
50.
rebag these and have boards put in them too, so they travel safer for all the bundles that I did.
I
Thank you,
think
Derek.
all of them may be going to Derek. It looks like he's determined
I
to
think
get
they are.
the whole set.
All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer at 60 seconds. All right, we are good to go. And we have Derek in the lead for 50 bucks for the third Sable bundle. Derek, he invites to the next party.
I tell you what, Derek.
me and Darren get together, and Mike Zapsik jumps in too. We'll do different things here and there. Just keep an eye on the social media.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we do things every once in a while. Just basically when we all three have the time to be able to get together and do it.
I got a basement and a garage full of stuff.
I'll tell you, Derek, just next time you're at a con where Mike and I are there together, just come around the table toward the end of the con and find out where we're going to go drink afterwards. And it'll be a good time. I promise you.
We're at 10 seconds.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Derek, you got them for $50. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Up next, we have Witchblade number 1. It is signed by David Wall here. It comes with the COA from Dynamic Forces. It was actually number 108 of how many? Oops, if I can see. 1,250. So this is one of those older ones that was done. So Witchblade number 1 by David Wohl. We'll start that at $25. I think even unsigned, everything else, it goes for more than that. So we're going to start the bidding at $25. Gabe, I want it. $4,000 bid. All right. I'll take that as a joke. But
I was going to say that's a contract. It's right there. We were all witnesses.
We're going to start off Witchblade number 1 for $25. Signed by David Wohl. It does have the COA with it. Gabe, if I thought you were serious for a second, I would probably fly down and hug you because that'll be good. All the money's going great to Mike Grell, so great charity. All right, we're going to go ahead and start the timer. We got no bids for it yet, but we're going to start it at $25. This is the second appearance of Witchblade. The first one, I think, was Darkness number 10. But David Wohl and Sylvester are the two creators of the character. So, man, we're getting down to the end here. Everybody's
people getting broke.
Yeah, people are spent out.
Christmas came early.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can't complain. Everybody's got some great stuff at great prices, and the money is going to a great cause. So,
absolutely.
I mean, it's. I'm not going to complain in the slightest. All right, we're down to about 15 seconds. The bid is $25 on it. All right, we're going to go down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is gone. All right, Darren, you're up.
Oh, I've got nothing left.
Yep. Actually, that was my last one as well. So
we're all tapped out. Oh man!
Here, hold on a second. We're gonna need to fix this up real quick. 1 second. There we go. I know you don't see me on the camera, but you don't need to see me anyway. Before we get done, like I said, once again, I want to remind everybody: if you won something, please shoot me a message. If you want to, you can email me at the number 3alarmcomics@gmail.com. You can message us on our social media, on our Facebook page. If you're watching on Twitch, Instagram, you can message me on there. Basically, all I need is your email. I can send you an invoice via via Square. Once we get it taken care of, we'll go ahead and get it out as soon as possible. Jeff and Darren and I stay in touch. Some of the stuff's going to come from them. Some of the stuff's going to come from me. We will get everything out to you as quick as humanly possible. I want to thank everybody again for coming in and being a part of this and helping raise money to help Mike and Mary out and their, in this rough time they've had to go through. I love both those guys to death, which everybody here, obviously, who's been a part of this in bidding and in selling stuff and donating stuff, it goes to show how much they mean to you as well. And I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
It's been tremendous. Yeah, are we able to get a final tally?
Right.
I'll let Chris do that. But didn't you, before we leave though, didn't you have an announcement, Jeff? While she's putting it all together?
Great.
Oh yes, yes.
Let me bring you up here.
Oh, Spencer didn't win anything, but he would love to help out. Hey, Spencer, I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch with you. We'll talk about that. All right, Scott, ready for my announcement?
Yeah, I'll fix it to where we can get you a little bit bigger there.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Just what everybody wanted. See more of me. So, as I said at the beginning, in case people missed it, I helped Mike with his publishing, and we're working on volume 2 of the John Sable Freelance definitive collection, remastered, not recolored, but remastered is the word we use. And we're gonna hopefully go to the printer with that in early January because of the difficulties in the past month that Mike has had to face. We're a little bit behind on finishing up everything we need to finish for the book, but it is coming, and it's going to come out relatively quick compared to the first one, which was constrained by the pandemic. But we're hoping to do volume 3 as a Kickstarter sometime in the spring. And as I said, kind of at the beginning of this, I have kids who are not much younger than Auston. And so it really hit me hard. I knew Auston, and Mike and Mary have been super important to me for a long, long time. And first of all, thanks to everybody who contributed tonight. This has been tremendous. I can go ahead and tell you that Mike Grell is not a man who is ever at a loss for words, but this is going to stagger him, what you guys have done tonight. And he will be speechless. I guarantee it. Something that I have been thinking about as to what I could do to help. And having worked with Mike these past few years with publishing, dealing with him and his art and other things. Earlier in the evening, we sold one of these. This is the Bohampton's Fantastic Adventures art book. It's almost 200 pages of nothing but art, some interviews and some text to kind of describe the art and sort of talk about the process. And what I've decided to do, and I've already warned Mike that it's happening, is this is Mike's 50th year in comics.
Whoa.
He celebrated his 50th anniversary back in September in comics. And I think it is a horrible mistake for there not to be a golden anniversary art book collecting some of the prime Mike Grell art from over those 50 years. And so something on par with this format will be coming to Kickstarter in early 2024 for fans to support and get a really nice coffee table book of Mike Grell art.
Nice.
200 pages of some of the finest. I've spent the past week going and finding pieces and looking at things. It's going to be stunning. It's going to be beyond gorgeous. And it will be a definitive 50-year art book of Mike Grell's. And outside of production cost and shipping cost, everything will go to Mike as a tribute to Auston. And we'll wind up printing more copies than we need. And Mike will have those books to be able to sell at conventions and to have available for people for years to come. And I think it'll be a perfect way to sort of time capsule the first 50 years of Mike Grell. Who knows what we'll get for the second 50, but for the first 50, we've got a lot of really great stuff. So we're going to make an art book, and I'm going to publish that early in 2024. We'll do it, fundraise it through Kickstarter, so people keep an eye out for it.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
And also, I wanted to include too, like yeah, as you mentioned, we did the stream for Mike's 50th anniversary.
Yes.
There were two prints that Mike brought up, and just because of how life happens, it's still going to happen. Probably just have to get through the holidays. Those two prints will still be available. I'll get with Jeff. They will be available on the Mike Grell fan page. Where Mike was very insistent on making sure those got done and taken care of, but between what's happened in his life and the holidays and just life in general, it's just kind of a delay. But those will be coming as soon as I get them in hand. I'll get with Jeff. We'll put those up and we'll have those available to people as well.
Yeah, and we've had people asking about that, so those are still coming. So absolutely.
Just to let everybody know, throughout the series of doing this, we've raised a little bit over $4,000.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you to everyone who participated, who donated, who bought, who helped raise up bids. Thank you to every single one of you. I do know, as I said, I saw somebody who said Spencer didn't win anything. If you can get a hold to either Jeff or me, if you would like to just donate money, or anybody else, if you'd like to donate money to help out Mike, you're more than welcome to. Between the two of us, we'll figure out a way to get it to him. And we'll figure out a way for you to send it to us and to get it to him. Rest assured, every single penny of this is going to Mike and Mary. Like I said, we are between Darren and Jeff and I, we talked about it a long time. We're going to cover shipping costs. We're going to take care of everything else. Absolutely. And make sure that every single penny you bid is going to go to the good cause of helping Mike and Mary out.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
So, all right, guys, thank y'all, and keep in touch. Keep an eye on the Mike Grell fan page. Keep an eye on our page. We'll have more stuff coming up, and we will see you soon.
Take care, guys. Thanks so much. This has been fantastic.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.